Humans of the internet, welcome to the Gallant Horde. Today we are playing the Moaning Depth. These 6 lovely people are going to be going to visit the goblins. And I'm sure everything's going to go great. Before we get into all of that though, our humble bundle of the week is a Vampire the Masquerade bundle, which they've just brought out very conveniently because we are running an occasional Vampire the Masquerade game that happens every 2 weeks in this time slot at the moment, so you should definitely check that out. It supports us and also a charity, but to be honest I did not look, so I don't know. Oh wait, I have it open. It supports, please hold, Direct Relief. That sounds like they probably do some sort of emergency relief stuff, I'm guessing.
Directly.
Anyway, what directly, indeed.
Directly.
I can, however, say that Humble Bundle's charities are all amazing, so I'm sure they are too. So yeah, you can help them out, help us out, and get yourself some cool shit. That seems like a win-win-win. Triple win. As mentioned, we will have a Vampire the Masquerade game next week. It will be episode 3. Am I right?
You
I
are.
believe I'm right. And yeah, you should check that out because it's great.
So much
Maybe.
chaos.
Yes, indeed. Probably some vampiric behavior.
A little
Wow, my brain is really weird today. Sorry, folks. The other thing we have going on this week is that on Wednesday afternoon, I will be doing one of my work table sessions, which is open to our patrons on Patreon. You do have to be in our Discord, and you do have to have your Discord connected to your Patreon account. But if you are one of our patrons in any of our Patreons, you can join me at my work table. Basically, I just hang out for a couple of hours. I'm usually doing world building stuff. At the moment, we are putting together a calendar, an Elfian calendar. So we've been making up festivals and holidays and things to put in the calendar. It's a lot of fun. And you occasionally get to see things that I haven't yet shown people, like bits of art and bits of information and a bunch of behind the scenes shit. So if that's your jam, pop over to our Patreon and support us there. And then you get some behind the curtain stuff. That's all I have today. Do any of you have anything going on I should know about that I don't already know about?
Vampire and Cthulhu is all I got going.
Yep.
Those are
Cool.
pretty cool.
Yes. That is all the things. So I will get you... So I'm not 100% healthy at the moment, which means my brain is a bit scattered. Please bear with me. I will tell you that your potion of resistance today is resistance to cold damage, which is really fucking funny because it's the first day of the burn. But we'll get into that when we get to the story. So I'm going to get these lovely people to introduce themselves. Oh, hey, Trent! This is your first game with us in Season 2.
Yep.
Welcome back. And Lionel, this is your first game with us since Nyx's untimely demise. Also, welcome back.
Thank you.
Great to have you.
Jesus.
So we have
Sorry,
two
I was
brand
just
new
realizing
characters.
like the odds that we're all gonna die.
Yep, it's going to be great. It's a level 1 mission. I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'll get you to introduce yourselves and your characters, and then we will get into it, starting with Kit.
Hey, I'm Kit, and I'm playing Dahlia Bonchance, and she is a witch who follows fate and has a fluffy ginger cat, not a cat, as her familiar named Lucky.
Awesome. Trent.
Hi, yeah, I'm Trent. I'm playing Crom, a mixed heritage orc who's discovered his adventurous ways. Late bloomer, with a sparkle in his eyes. And he has a rodent usually with him as a piker as well. Pika.
I think it's supposed to be Pika, but I like Pika more.
I do think. And that's named Dinham.
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 Awesome. Chrissy.
I'm Chrissy, and I will be playing the Tengu Ranger Scree. She's not going to die, really.
You're all very
And
worried
then-
about this game. It's weird.
She has a companion Sparrowhawk named Tilly. No relation to the other Tilly in the Horde.
I did wonder about that.
Just weird.
Just one of those things that happens.
Who may or may not join because she doesn't like going inside. But yeah.
Yeah, you're going into a mine, so not sure it's the best place for a bird. Anyway.
Canary.
Birds and mines do not have a great track
Actually-
record.
Yeah.
I had a character once based on the concept of a canary in a coal mine, but that's a whole different kettle of fish. Jordan! Hello, Jordan.
I'm sorry, did you say
Who are
kettle of fish?
Yes, I
Yes.
did.
Kettle
Have you
fish.
never
I
heard
haven't
that
heard
before?
that before. No.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't heard that. I'm Jordan. I play the catfolk barbarian Stump, who is currently covered in glitter thanks to a spell cast on by a friend.
I thought
The-
that wore
the-
off.
I
gri-
Jennifer
The
said that it
breadcrumbs?
stays on for a while. Yeah, breadcrumbs.
Nah,
she
I think
cast
I
it
was
this
just-
morning.
Oh, she cast it this morning.
Yeah.
This morning.
I understand.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Cool. Covered in glitter. Excellent.
See kitty cats.
Yes. Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'll be playing Thomas, the Human Ranger. Or not Ranger, sorry, Rogue.
I was
Man.
going to say he's not a ranger.
Man,
I'm the
You're
ranger.
that's,
such a bad
that's on
liar.
the internet forever now. So,
Yeah.
yeah, no, Thomas is just, he's ready to get underground with it being 140 degrees outside.
It's not right.
Yeah,
It's hot.
Oh yeah.
Very hot.
that's
Lionel.
lethal. That's not hot.
Welcome back.
Hi, I'm Lionel, and for the first time I will be playing Magnus, the fetchling fighter, and he's not happy about the burn.
Okay. So, let's talk about the burn a little bit, because if you're watching this, you may not know what we're on about. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a lore drop about this world we're in. So Azuria is a world that orbits two suns. It has a big sun and a small sun, and it does a figure of 8 around them, which anyone who knows anything about astrophysics knows is basically impossible. But fuck you, because magic. Azuria is very closely connected with the Feywild. There are very thin lines between Azuria and the Feywild, and that Fey magic is what allows it to be habitable despite this crazy orbit. However, one of the side effects of this crazy orbit is that in the middle of summer, midsummer, twice a year, it passes between the two suns, which means that for about a 5-day period of time, there is no night. It is sunny all the time, or at least daylight all the time, and it is, to use the scientific term, hot as fuck during that period of time, and it's known as the burn. It is treated in different ways by different societies. In Elthia, which is the kingdom we're in right now, which is connected in quite significant ways to the Summer Court in the Feywild, it is a time of celebration. It is a time of putting down your work and hanging out with your friends and eating lots of delicious things and drinking vast amounts of water and also probably sangria. And it's just basically a 5-day party where there is no nighttime. However, in other parts of Azuria, specifically the Darklands, which is the societies under the ground, it is a terrifying time. It is treated as a time of fear. There are no shadows to hide in. There's nowhere you can run from the sunlight. It is a time to basically stay hidden and out of the light. There are loads of mythologies about the burn and how scary and horrible it is. This is where Magnus comes from. So his point of view is very different to the rest of you. The burn is also the time when everybody essentially counts up their age. So you count your age based on how many rotations you've done, and that's counted at the burn. So at the end of the 5 days, you all go up a number, basically, is how that works. And then your birthday is not how you count your age. Your birthday is just a celebration of your life. Your age is counted in rotations. So that's where we're at. It is extremely hot. Andeline, in her wisdom, when the goblins came to her and told her that they had this problem, was like, you know who I should send underground to fight something on the first day of the burn? The guy who hates the burn. So she
And
called on
likes to
Magnus
fight.
and basically said to him, hey, how would you like to go underground for this day? And
Yes.
he was like,
Don't
Fuck
finish your
yes.
sentence, ma'am. I will.
So this team has been put together, and you will be going to visit the goblins and see what their problem is. The anvil is closed today because everything is happening in the town square. So there is in the center of town there is it's a circle actually, but kind of, you know, town market area. And this has been transformed into a festival space. There are like pennants on all the buildings and decorations, and there's a big fountain in the middle of it, and the children are all playing in the fountain. There are tables with food and drink, and you would see as you approach that there are people bringing things all the time. So like the villagers, the people of the town will bring stuff to add to this kind of communal feast. Ariana, who is the butcher, has 2 large hogs going on like a spit roast thing outside her butchery. It's very festive and very like there's a real air of community and excitement. There is a table that has 3 large, very large like tanks, one of which has cold water in it, one of which has non-alcoholic punch, and one of which has sangria. It is being manned by Gertrude Halibert, who is the oldest woman in Circle Creek, and she basically will not let you have 2 cups of sangria unless you have a cup of water in front of her between them. She is like, hydrate, it is fucking hot. She's basically being everyone's granny right now. So that's kind of the situation. Andeline is there. She has a like sort of temporary space that is, you know, the anvil essentially, and beers and whatnot. But she's following a similar kind of line as Gertrude. The implication is that getting completely hammered in the sun is probably not a good idea, because you will potentially give yourself sunstroke. So there is a real like everybody is taking care of each other thing going on as well. So that's where we're at. I know that Stump has breadcrumbs cast on him, so he is glittery. Has anything else happened before this mission that I should know about? Bearing in mind that I may not have noticed.
Could Stump have gotten a bottle or maybe a wineskin of the sangria?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah. It's all it's all very communal, and yeah, like people are adding to it, and yeah, you get the vibe.
Just off chance, what kind of proof is it? Like, you're talking like it burns easy?
It's probably
Sounds
one of
really
those
wine.
ones that you don't realize until you've had 4 and you stand up
Slow burn.
things.
You try
Tastes
to
like
stand up.
goose. Yeah, like it's one of
That's
those.
good. All right.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's
Mhm.
good. It's definitely good. Harley has been involved in adding the fruits, and like it's delicious, and it's very cold. Like all of those drinks are very cold.
Sangria sounds so good
Thomas-
right now.
Thomas is just gonna get like a water skin of like the cold water and just like put it on the back of his neck, just like, oh,
Yeah.
I hate the heat. Oh, I hate the heat. Oh.
Magnus has fashioned sort of belt to have 5 water skins on the side, full to the brim.
Okay.
Yeah. Crom will be wearing his hood with a travel mask up to beat the glare.
Okay.
But likewise, he'll be keeping it wet with water while he's out.
I don't know how you don't burn alive in that thing, man. I'm wearing as little as possible.
It's all t-shirts underneath.
Ugh.
Squeeze just
got-
fanning our wings gently.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, they're all doing that. I'll cast mage armor on myself. Instead of, loading up my sangria, but you guys do you.
I assume you go and find Andeline.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing. It's relatively early in the day still, so it's not like everybody's down in the beers. It's a 5-day long celebration. People are pacing themselves. And she, as you approach, she goes, hello, welcome, happy burn to most of you.
Ma'am?
Just kind of side eye, Mag. It's just like,
I am grateful that you're willing to go on this mission on this day. I know that it is not normal to work during the burn, but the goblins were very concerned, and I thought it might do Magnus some good to get underground.
It is greatly appreciated, ma'am. You can see that he's very stoic and very standing tall, but there is this unmistakable little drop of sweat on the side of his face.
we need to get him like a pink parasol.
Payment? And I didn't hear about what the payment was.
Oh, well, it was. Please hold while I check my thing. Swass, who came to see me. You might remember him from the chicken incident. He said something about a box of shiny rocks.
Ah.
Which could be really good and could literally just be a box of shiny rocks. But the goblins do a lot of good work for us, and we like to promote goodwill. So if it turns out that they're good shiny rocks, then great. If not, then I guess we will just have to consider it a burn present.
Did they give you any indication as to what their problem is, ma'am?
Something making strange moaning noises in one of the mine shafts that makes them feel bad.
Fair enough.
Like they're interrupting
sick
bad,
or
or
No, like sick bad, like bad in their stomachs.
Okay.
Not mutually exclusive, but yes, we will check it out.
I got the impression it was more of a dismayed moan than what you seem to be suggesting.
Well, maybe the solution is. Hey, Dahlia, do you have any herbal enhancements that we can just toss down there? Maybe he won't be dismayed anymore. He's already had part of the sangria, so.
She's not going to entertain whatever he's talking about.
Well, Thomas, I'm sure that if that does turn out to be the problem, you will have plenty of good advice to give.
I am. Actually, we're going to move on. Carry on.
Yes.
And just walks away before he starts digging any deeper into that hole.
And Helene's like, would you like a shovel for that?
Does somebody know the way towards the mines already?
None of you have been there before, have you?
Nope.
I have not.
All right.
Okay.
She pulls out a little map and hands it to you. It's relatively easy to find.
All right.
Fair enough.
And you do have someone who's pretty good at that sort of thing on this party, so.
You have some last
What?
minute
And you will
instructions.
under the trees, so it will probably be cooler.
The trees. Don't mess with the trees.
Don't mess with the trees.
If they save
Good
me from the
advice.
sun, I would not dream of it.
Okay.
Hurry
Trees
back!
have a spokesperson, perhaps?
What was that, Thomas?
You said don't mess with the trees. Did they have a spokesperson?
They do, and you'd better hope that you do not meet her.
Oh.
Let's look that label up at the.
Drink some more sangria and just sidestep.
no. This is gonna go great.
Karam, you had something?
Just observation on Thomas's comment. Oh, is that what that note was about?
The trees are protected, and we try not to annoy those who protect them because that would be problematic. The last person I knew who annoyed them could no longer go into the forest. Every time they went into the forest, they got chased by swarms of bees, or wolves, or roots that tripped them up, or various other things of that kind. It became problematic. The forest takes up a lot of space.
I'm almost flatlines at the thought of forests, because really do forests. But yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Guess you're gonna learn.
Some of the trees have people living in them, so just
Oh, okay.
be chill.
And people think that the Darklands are dangerous.
All places have their dangers.
All right, y'all ready to go?
Onward.
Follow the
Drinks
map.
more sangria. Let's go!
Who's pretty good at this? Is that you, Scree?
I can track and find directions.
I thought you'd be good at this.
All right. So you head into the forest, being led by Scree.
Mm-hmm.
Scree, make a survival check.
20.
She's given you a map. It's pretty straightforward. There is a path between Circle Creek and the mine that has obviously been used a fair amount. The goblins have been employed to forage and bring what they find. There are arrangements between the village and the goblins. So there is a route, and it's a relatively well-traveled route. So, like, it's not a road by any stretch of the imagination, but it is easy to follow for someone who has Scree's skill set. In the forest, under the trees, it is cooler. You are now in the shade. The greenery of the forest brings the temperature down. It's not cold by any stretch of the imagination. It's still warm, but it's definitely less glaring than when you're out in the open.
Sweet, not wicking off straight away, pretty much.
Yeah. It's noticeably more pleasant.
So
do
is
any of you
Magnus
want to
suddenly.
Do any of you want to do anything as you move through the forest?
Just perception check. Just,
Okay.
see if there's anything.
Yep.
I would like to
for it.
join on that.
17.
17 for Dahlia. How about you, Magnus?
17 as well.
Scree does one as well. 20.
Okay.
30,
Um,
30, 20.
It's pretty quiet. It is still very hot, and most of the creatures that live in the forest are chilling. They're it's like high noon, but it lasts for 5 days. So, a lot of the creatures are just doing their best to stay cool and quiet. So it's pretty quiet. There's nothing obviously. There are birds and stuff, but it's quiet.
From satchel that he's got on his
Overhead.
side, there's a little whisker pops out and a bit of an eep. Eep.
No chickens with rockets at this time.
At this time. You never know.
Well, we're going to find them later, aren't we?
So you proceed through the forest. It is very quiet. Like, there's nothing. It has that like middle of summer hush. If you've ever been in a place like that when it's very, very hot, it gets quiet. And so it's pretty uneventful. You walk for like, I legitimately don't remember how far I said it was last time. A period of time, probably an hour or two, to
I think
get
that's what it was.
to the mine.
So, Crom, you said you were from the arts district of Merterra, if I remember right. You muted, brother.
Couldn't be. Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, it's better. Yeah.
Although your sound is very, very, very low.
Oh, yeah. Glass blowing.
Glass blowing.
From the guild's row.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with that area. It's been a while since I've been home. Probably will be a while before I go home, but it's good to meet someone from that area. What brings you out here? I don't think we ever. You're the first person I found who's from my hometown.
I was on my way back and got a bit distracted with the offer that Andeline made. So here I am.
No, fair enough. So you're here by choice.
For now, yes.
Fair enough.
Aren't we all?
Indeed.
Yes.
Do I believe him?
You can
Mm,
roll perception or diplomacy against his deception.
Sure. Let's
That's
see.
gonna be a perception check. No, that's gonna be an 8.
25.
You do believe him.
That's a
Seems
natural
legit.
20. Why did I use it on that?
Because Thomas lies good.
He does.
That's his whole.
One of
This
the
moment.
one things he does.
Bree was ranging out ahead. Has she heard this conversation?
I don't see why not, unless you're trying to be quiet. Are you trying to be quiet? I assume you're not really being quiet about this
Nope.
conversation.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
would probably have heard.
chatting.
She's gonna perk up slightly and look at Thomas and then just keep walking.
Thomas is just playing it off, having another drink of sangria.
You might want to hold off a bit, buddy.
You know, I find it's better to go in calm. You know, just instead of all jittery, like it's just this gives me the edge.
Does it? That remains to be seen.
Yeah, there's a bit of doubt on Crom's mind too, but
All right. So you proceed through the forest, and you eventually approach a old mine. As you get closer, it becomes apparent to you. I'll just paste you in there. That there is like a kind of cliff face, a big sort of rocky area, and there's a built out part that is some sort of fortification, and it has like gates. You can see off to one side an enclosure that has chickens in it. They do appear to be glinting metallically in the sunlight.
Tom ran those chickens. You don't want to get them all head up. Trust me on that one.
The gates are not closed; they're open, and there are a couple of goblins kind of on guard at the gates. And are you approaching? Do you
Yes.
wish to wait? Have any
Instantly.
conversation before you? Okay.
Is
As
there
you
a
approach,
roof over the chickens?
no, they're just in like a run kind of situation.
Chicken run.
Tilly's gonna try and dive.
Okay.
good start.
Please hold while I go and get my
Right.
battle chicken stats. I'm not sure why I didn't
Yeah,
take
this is why Dahlia's not responsible for y'all, because y'all doing your own dumb shit. I will look for the goblin that's in charge.
Okay,
Could
hang
I-
on. Tilly, make
Live
an
bird.
attack.
Tilly, no
roll.
control. Okay, it'll be a Talon.
Could Magnus use his attack opportunity to try to grab it before it lunges too far?
It's
She's
in the
flying
air.
overhead.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
She's flying. What'd you get?
20.
Cool. You grab one of the chickens. Tilly grabs the chicken in her talons and starts to lift it up. And as she does, you see 3 or 4 chickens aim their rockets at Tilly.
Mm-hmm.
This is how your bird dies.
I must have missed something.
This is a real sentence that got
rockets.
uttered. Okay.
On their back, like
Yep.
like missiles.
Yep.
And they're going to go off. So the first one is a 33 to hit.
Yep.
Is that a crit? What is Tilly's
more than 10.
AC? Yes.
17.
So it is a crit. Cool. Tilly takes 10 points of piercing damage.
Where on earth do I do that now? I've forgotten how to do it.
Is Tilly still alive?
Ah, there we go. Yes.
Is she going to respond by dropping the chicken?
Yes. I'm
Okay,
flying off.
cool.
She's going
Excellent.
back to the forest.
Excellent. When she drops the chicken, the other ones do not, in fact, unleash their rockets.
You know, I've seen a lot of things traveling. And I thought Martira was where I'd seen it all. Heavily armored chickens drinking sangria. That's a first.
All this happens, you see a goblin come tearing out from around the side of the chickens and like waving at the hawk and being like, "Go away! Leave them alone! What is wrong with you?" And then he stops and he looks at you and you're like, and he's like, "Oh, hi! That wasn't your bird, was it? Was that your bird?"
Not my bird.
Green's just like,
Thomas is just gonna walk up and just like very gently put his arm around Scree and just be like, just let it go. She'll live. We'll talk. We'll take care of her later. But we'll talk later. It's okay. It's okay.
It's a very bad idea for you to try to catch the chickens. They don't like it. And while I have put some work into controlling their attack response, it's still a work in progress.
If only somebody would have warned you. If only you would have known that was a bad idea. Anyway.
Hi. What are you? It's the burn. Why?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
We have been sent to
Handling
help.
said you needed some help.
Oh, because of the thing in the hole. Right.
May we come in?
Yeah. I'm gonna stay out here and calm the chickens down, but I'm sure that Urk's over there. Urks, come here. And Urks tootles over. He has a spear, and he's wearing like super cobbled together armor that obviously looks like it's been put together based on things he's picked up in places. And he's like, "Hello, yes, hello," and he salutes badly. Hi, yes, hello. I am Urks.
Magnus salutes
And-
back.
I'm gonna salute him back. My name is Thomas. We're here as representatives from Andaline.
Oh, the lady with the beer. Yes.
Yes,
Yes. She's nice.
indeed.
You get
And
the
she sent
impression
us
Urks is not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree.
Nope.
May we come in?
So,
And Swax kind of goes, Swax? Is that Swax? Kind of goes, Urks, take them to see Ankia. She's expecting them. Okay, yes, we will take you to see the boss. Yes.
Thank you.
Follow
good
me!
shot.
And he turns on his heel and starts marching into the mine.
I'm on his tail.
Dahlia's gonna follow.
Yep.
And
Just
let
gonna
me
kind
show
of
you.
shepherd. Just keep shepherding Scree and just be like, it's okay. Tilly's alive. Just we gotta work on like commands or something.
So you walk in. The moment you walk in, it is much darker and much cooler, because you're now going inside the rock face, and it's definitely better. Urks is just marching straight down that middle bit. Are you just following him?
Oh yes.
Yep.
is it light enough that we need a torch, or
Nah, there are torches.
sweet?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good. He will take you to where there is a elevator shaft. There is another goblin standing in the elevator, and he looks up as you approach, and he goes, "Oh, hi, visitors! Hi, visitors! It is lovely to meet you. I am Plig. Plig is me. Hi."
Quick question. As we're walking, I don't want to like stop or slow down or anything, but as we're walking through that intersection, Thomas would like to like look down either one and see what's down there. Like, is anything labeled vault?
No. However, you would see that there is like a kind of living sort of area down the side.
Okay.
This side seems to just be a like mine shaft. Although there are all the accoutrements of the mine, it doesn't look like they're actually using it for mining.
Okay.
They've just taken up residence in this space. So there's like a couple of tables. There would be a couple of goblins at the tables doing goblin things.
Fair enough.
But yeah. He looks at you all and he goes, "There are many of you, and I don't think you're all gonna fit at the same time."
I can come
Two
later.
groups.
Those goes.
Is this some sort of strange greeting in your people?
Indeed it is. Good morning to you. And I will
Good
step onto
morning.
the elevator.
Okay. As each of you step on, Plig goes, "Good morning. Good morning. Good morning."
I will be on the
Can
second
Stump
group.
do a scent check?
Sure. What are you looking for?
He just wants to get like the general smell of it, of the mine. So if
Okay.
it starts to change, he's at least.
Gotcha. Make a perception check with whatever smell advantages you get.
Crom is like just looking around and taking it all in. Mines he's heard about, but
This is all new.
Am I missing it?
Magnus taps him on the back and says,
Please.
"You get used to it."
Magnus,
Please
you
fill in
are
some
you are
consistency
probably
next to Thomas.
much more comfortable now.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Well,
Not good.
What'd you get?
A 10.
It smells like a cave that has goblins living in it.
Gross.
Yeah. So we can probably get 3 of you on the elevator. Who's going in the first group?
I'll take the second.
I'm
good
going
morning. I
s-
stepped on.
I'm going
I
second.
think Scree's coming with me because I'm kind of like
Stump away.
shuffling
Please.
her.
Okay, so Dahlia, you go with the first group.
Sure.
So you all step on, and Plig goes, "Right, let's go. Hold on," and he pulls a lever.
Oh shit.
And it plummets. So I'm gonna need a reflex save from each of you, please.
Nice. So while that's happening, I'll turn to Magnus and say, I think I'll follow your lead on this one.
It's very easy. Stay close to the walls, have always something to hang on to. Can't go wrong.
What have we got?
24.
26.
16.
Okay. You all managed to hold on quickly enough to not fall on your asses as this thing plummets, but it is disconcerting. It's like a, carnival ride. And then just before it hits the ground, it like slows down and then lands dunk, really comfortably. And he goes, "You may now exit the elevator. Thank you for visiting. Good morning."
Good day. Good day.
You will step off.
We kind of enjoyed the free fall.
He pushes the lever and it chunks back up. Chunk, 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 chunk.
Roller coaster.
The other 3 get on.
Yes, please. Having seen
Good morning.
the
Good morning. Good morning.
the drop, I would preemptively already hang on.
Okay.
Stump would like to ask. Is this the only elevator?
Yeah.
So there's only one way out.
Yeah.
That's the climb.
Hold on.
He's
Can I get reflex saves from each of you? Magnus, you can have a +2.
Thank you.
I got a 19 on my one.
That's a 15.
Even with the +2.
Yes. I am a level 1, okay?
Stump?
22.
Okay. Yeah. So you're all fine. Same thing. As it gets to the bottom, it kind of slows and lands. Dunk. And he says, "You may now exit the elevator. Thank you for riding with Plig Elevators. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning."
Thank you for your service.
Stump's gonna
Right.
turn to him. Stump's
This is
gonna
what
turn
you
to
see.
him, and
Yes.
And just because I'm assuming they're similar heights, about 3 foot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're little.
Yeah, he's gonna get right in his face. Says, "You leave me down here, I will eat you." And then starts to walk off.
That's an interesting threat. Try to
You
map-
certainly
Genuinely
have a way
confused
with
by
words.
this. Erks would have been with the first group, by the way. And he'll take you to the foot of those stairs you can see just south of where you are. And he'll point up them and go, "The boss is upstairs. I'm not coming. She's cranky. I don't like to talk to her. She's very scary."
Sorry, Crom's just thinking, what sort of heights are we talking about? Are we talking about a comfy 8 feet, maybe?
In the mine.
in the mine? Or are
Yeah,
we talking
it's not goblin sized because they didn't make it. They just took up
Mm.
residence.
I'm not
Um,
making my head
so
very good.
no, so it's person sized. Even for a tall person, it's fine at
Yeah.
this stage anyway. You're
Crom's
still in the
standing
main area.
Yeah. Crom's standing at about 6'7", so he's like, yeah, he's watching out for that kind of stuff.
I mean, you may need to watch your head if you move out of the main
Yep.
sort of this part, but right now it's high. It's a big open cavern, basically. I mean, this built up bit is literally just built up. Like there's no, it's a big cave.
We'll follow
head
the
up.
instructions and go to her.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you
Up the
climb up the
stairs.
stairs,
Yep.
Good day, ma'am.
and you see, sitting behind a desk with a lot of paper on it, the oldest goblin you have ever seen. She is ancient. She has wrinkles on her wrinkles. Like, she is... Yeah, she's old. And she looks up as you approach and she goes, different ones this time, I see. Hello!
Good day.
Hello.
Hello.
She peers at all of you carefully and she goes, good. You didn't bring the other one. Didn't like her face.
We agree.
Right, well. Yes, untrustworthy. Right.
We heard
Well-
you had a problem.
Yes, the moaning thing. It's very bad. Please make it stop.
Does it come from a specific place?
Yes? Down a hole.
What have
What-
you tried to get it to stop?
We yelled at it a bit. We threw some things down. Swass threw one of his rocket thingies. It boomed. The moaning carried on. It's bad. If you sit there too long and you hear it, it makes you sick.
Is it one specific hole or just a general area?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Which is to say, it's down a shaft. We have not gone down there due to the moaning sickness.
All right.
Moaning sickness.
It moans, you get sick. Were you not listening? Do you have a problem with your ears?
Occasionally. It's very sad. But, have you tried sending some of your chickens down there? They are quite aggressive.
They are, yes. They don't like coming underground. Swash says it makes them molt. He's very particular about his chickens.
Is there an elevator on that shaft?
No. Just a hole.
Great.
Maybe there was once.
We will make do.
If Stump looks around on the map, is that dynamite actually there?
Where are you seeing dynamite? Oh, on the back of the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah? Sure, why not? Goblins would have
Yeah, while they're
dynamite.
talking, can he just go over there and grab a stick?
He can make an attempt to.
I mean, he's not hiding it. He's just letting them talk and just
Oh,
seeing dynamite.
She will absolutely be like, oi, what are you doing?
Oh, she's
Dynamite.
dynamite behind her. I just realized what he's looking at.
Yeah.
I didn't see it at
Oh,
first.
I know. Yes. What you doing?
It might be useful.
That's mine. Did you not bring your own implements of destruction?
You can never have enough.
True, which is why I would like to keep mine. Thank you. There will be no robbing on Kia of her dynamite.
We try not to steal from the clients, just for y'all newbies.
Thomas just kind of under his breath. Try not to.
Right? I understood.
We looked at
Steal
it.
your dynamite. Gonna, go stand by the stairs and keep an eye out for any errant sticks of dynamite that are out
Okay.
there.
Thomas would like to as well, because now that that's been brought to the attention of the group, that could be useful. So, which shaft is this thing in? Where can we find it?
Oh, I suppose you want like a guide or something.
Or at
Or
least
at the very least,
Fine.
direction.
1 moment. She yells, Flam! 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 There is no response because Flam is not currently there. However, the goblin who is there runs off to the edge and yells down, Flam! And then you hear feet up the stairs, and another one appears, and he's like, yes, hello, you called, yes. And she goes, Flam! Take them to the Moaning hole. And Flam goes, do I have to? Makes my stomach feel bad. And she's like, Flam! Do as you're told. And he goes, fine, follow me.
Angry grandma.
And he goes down the stairs much slower than he came up them.
I follow.
While we're walking, I would like to keep an eye out for, any signs that say like armory or magazine.
So goblins aren't big on signage.
But they didn't build this place, so maybe they just
They did not.
kept some of the old
Box
stuff.
with a black powder.
There are no signs of this sort. You can see there's like various bits of mine stuff. Flam leads you into this passageway here. Just reveal some of it for you. So he leads you in there. These are chasms in the ground, which he just hops over like they're not even there. He's not worried.
Be careful walking over those things. Very careful, please.
Yes, Dahlia.
How far underground are we? Like the elevator, how far did it take us down?
You probably don't know. Unless you have some way of knowing that.
Pretty fast.
Because it was very fast. But pretty deep.
I would probably take up the
Is
front.
it relevant for something?
For Dimension Door.
Oh. How
Yes.
far does Dimension Door go?
In case people are stealing dynamite and doing fun things with it, I just want my exit strategy already planned.
Okay. I would say that you don't know how far underground
Okay.
you are right now.
All right.
Crom will be coming into this particular cavern where the crevices or the holes are, and are those also talking about the gems and stuff or anything going on with the walls? Is that something that he'd actually see, or is there no?
Yeah, there's various like phosphorescent kind of crystals and stuff growing on the walls. Yeah.
He is definitely into that. Yeah. Having a look at that because it.
You can make a nature check if you want. Please make a geology check. I cannot ask. Oh no, I do have a geologist in this party.
Well, if it's geologist, would I craft law for the glass blowing context?
Not really, because glass is.
I'm talking about crystals and stuff like that. Because nature.
You're right.
And 14.
They're pretty crystals growing out of the wall. They seem to be naturally occurring. It doesn't seem like it's
He'll clock that for later.
Are you all just hopping across the hole?
As we walk
I was going to ask.
Yeah, go on.
Go ahead.
Oh, go on.
Magnus,
Okay.
you go. This is your area of.
I would stay near each of the crevasses and make sure to point them very visibly to anyone to make sure that they see them, first of all, and step over them, not jump over them.
Okay.
And while I wait for everybody to pass down, I will go my potion of resistance.
Okay. So everyone steps over carefully with Magnus's help.
I would
Yes,
like
Thomas.
to, as people are moving through those barrels that I'm standing next to, are they empty?
Do you wish to open them? What are you doing with them to find the stuff?
I mean, it's more of like a knock on it, or like, see if there's like any kind of opening or anything. Just see if what's in them. I'm not gonna pry them open or anything, but it's more of like a
perception check for me.
Perception. 24.
I would say that when you donk them with your foot or whatever, it's very clear that they are not empty, but you can't tell what's inside. You can tell
Noted.
there is
Moving
something
on.
inside. They're not, because empty sounds different.
Yeah. Noted, but moving on.
Okay. X, that's who we've got. I've forgotten already which one. I think it's X. Jumps across the little passageway.
Wow.
Please hold while I give you more light. These crystals are phosphorescent, so they're glowing, but there are no torches here, so it is dim light. So if you don't have the ability to see in dim light, it is getting very dark as you move away from the main area.
Crom's fine with that.
Dahlia will turn on her lucky flashlight.
It's okay.
He's got his little harness and the ever-burning torch.
Yep.
Say I do have a torch. I might light one up too if it's hard to see.
I mean, Lucky is now shining with. It's an ever-burning torch. So
He has a
Too easy
magical
then.
torch and a harness on his back.
how far does that go?
That
light?
goes. I was just about to look it up. Ever-burning torch. Sheds light constantly, requiring no oxygen, no heat. Flame could be okay.
Did have a range.
It yeah, has a price. Has a bulb. Torch.
It's all good.
You would also notice in
Torch
the dim
says
light.
20-foot. Yeah, torch says 20-foot radius when I
Okay.
click on it in the description. So
Okay, let's give him a aura then.
You would also notice in the dim light that the red of Magnus's eyes glows slightly bit more. He does not gesture toward the torch or anything. He is very comfortable in this dim light.
Cool. So that is how far you can see from Lucky. Can you see that
Okay.
aura? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that you are in this space, you can see. Oop, look, give me my thingy. Here. Where there is a. Like it drops off, and there's a ladder. And the goblin points at the ladder and goes, "Down there."
Can I give a look at the ladder to see how sturdy it is?
Sure. Make a perception check, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas would just like to walk up to the edge and just look down.
11.
Can I
Does-
see
does
anything, hear
Thomas have
anything?
dark vision?
Nope.
You see a lot of blackness.
Cool. Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check. What did you get, Magnus?
Poor old 11. But I would also like to look down to see if I see something. I do have that vision.
The ladder looks old.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really tell how sturdy it is.
here, let's get.
At
flashlight
the
boy over
moment,
there.
you can see that there are some more of these glowing crystals further down. But right now, it looks like it's a series of terrace things. Each one has a ladder leading further down.
Perception of 10.
You do not hear anything.
Sure, this is the right hole.
Yup.
Do you
That
know
was
how
very
deep
low,
it is?
low pitched for a goblin. Yep.
This is the actual hole, not you just don't want to go down to the hole.
Well, it goes to the hole.
certainly
Sometimes
don't
we can
want
hear
to
it from
upset
here.
your boss.
Sometimes we go further down and you hear it from there. But you definitely can't miss it if you keep going down the ladders.
Yeah, I mean, you're not exactly doing what your boss told you to do if you don't actually take us to the hole.
I
might
showed you
wanna go
where
ahead
the
and lead
hole
the way.
is, which is what she told me to do.
Do you have any idea how deep it is?
Yes,
May you give us a clue about that?
very.
Thank you.
Lots of deep.
Stump.
Okay.
Stump, how hungry are you, man?
He's going to take out that wineskin of sangria.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you ever had any of the sangria from town?
I don't know. What is sangria?
It's a really tasty kind of drink. Do you want some? And he'll take a swig himself to prove it's not poison.
Okay. He runs over.
Yeah, he'll give him some.
Give it. Ooh, fruity. Glug 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 glug.
Okay, before he drinks all of it, he's gonna take it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That was nice of you.
You can have the rest if you come with us.
Here's the thing, though.
Good morning.
Good morning. If you go... There's going to be a thing now with the goblins. If you go down there and the noise starts, you probably won't be able to drink that anymore.
How do you know it doesn't stop me from getting sick? And that's why I have it.
I don't know that. Is that what it is?
It makes me brave.
So does beer. But that
Beer's not
does
as
not
good as
stop you from getting sick. That, in fact, makes you get sick. Sometimes.
Which is why we should probably not drink on the job. Shall we carry on?
Thomas will just kind of side-eye him and finish the last of the sangria in his wineskin.
This goblin is
Yeah,
clearly
totally.
very reluctant to go down
Yeah.
there. Like he's not
I
keen
don't
on
think
this
he'll
idea.
be much help
Really
if they're
run off.
called us in.
Run off, kid.
They're not prepared to
Okay.
deal with it. I think.
He'll take a swig and he'll join the others.
Good luck. Bye-bye now.
I will scout ahead. I see pretty good in this environment. I would like to get down the ladder, please.
A D20, please.
Yeah? Sorry?
A D20.
A
Just a
D20. Yes, I can do that. Or at the very least I can try. No, that's a D6. Thank you, very kind. That is a 1. I'm back, baby.
Fix it, Tinker.
Oh, sorry. Internet went off. So that was a 1, sorry.
And we're back.
Oh, we're back. Okay, cool. That was a 1. So you get like just far enough down the ladder that you are no longer on the rock and the rung beneath your foot breaks and you tumble down. I need you to make a reflex save, please.
Right
because
away.
the next level is not wide.
Oh, Jesus. First death.
13.
Okay. You land and it hurts. How does fall damage work in Pathfinder? I don't even know. Is it the same?
May I try to orient the way I fall to land on the shield instead and try to have it, you know, absorb kind of the brunt?
Is the shield not also made of hard stuff?
It is, but it's supposed to, you know, like come between me and the hard stuff, so I would assume that, never mind.
Between Magnus and the painful stuff.
Okay, it looks like it's half the distance you fell. I would say it's about 10 feet, so 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
You got enough hit points?
But you don't fall any further because you manage to stop on the ledge, so that's nice for you.
Be extremely careful. Aye.
He sees him fall and jumps down.
Oh, you have that thing where you don't take full damage, eh?
Yeah.
Can you see in the dark, Scree?
Yes.
Okay. Cool, that's fine.
Thomas would like to light a cigarette, puff it a couple times, and then attempt the ladder.
How
Okay.
deep do I feel like I fell?
Like 10 feet.
10 feet? Okay. I will
You
just...
can probably now see the ladder because Lucky is close enough to the edge that
Hmm.
the light is. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you could see anyway, because.
Yes. So I'll let him go down.
So, You are not all probably going to be able to. Well, unless you scuttle over, you're not all going to be able to fit on that ledge unless some of you start down the next bit. So, what order are you going down the first ladder? I guess is the question.
Quick question.
Yes.
Does Thomas have any trouble getting down the ladder?
We will get to that in a hot second.
Oh, damn.
That's why I'm asking this question. So Magnus is down and Scree is down. Where on the ledge are you?
Is Thomas the only one that can't see?
Pretty much. Like
Yeah, but Lucky
Right.
Lucky is now there,
No.
so
Yeah.
No, Dahlia's human too. She can't see. That's why she has a
Yeah.
four-legged
you
flashlight.
can see because of the cat torch.
Yeah.
The not a cat torch.
Crom's okay in low light, so
The cat torch
So-
will have to be at the very edge to be able to light up the rungs of the ladder, though. Otherwise, the ladder will be in shadow.
So Thomas,
Yeah.
yes.
Issues.
just roll me a reflex save.
Okay.
Because you now know that the ladder is a bit
Bit wonky. That is a natural 20 for 28.
okay, you're fine. You hit
When
on
I
down the ladder.
land, I would like to take my sangria skin and hold it to Magnus and be like, "Ooh, buddy, would you like a drink? That was a hard fall."
No, thank you.
So
it
Thomas-
didn't hurt.
Is now right at the base of the ladder. You cannot get around each other on this ledge, so you need to make a decision about what you're doing before other people come down.
Do I see a ladder going down?
You
there?
can
Yep, there is a ladder in front of Scree going
on the
down.
other side of the screen.
Then I will go.
Screen's gonna look over the edge. How far down is the next one look?
This is a bit further. It's probably a 20-foot drop. Hang on, let me give you some more information.
Cromwell's been start grabbing for a rope.
You can also see that there is a secondary ledge. So there's the ladder that goes down 20 feet, and then there's a secondary ledge kind of sticking out about halfway down that. So there's a 10-foot.
Is there a
But you can't reach that from where you are, Scree.
is there a rock sticking out a little bit from the ledge, or something that I could tie the grappling hook to?
I mean, there's the other ladder,
No,
but we know that's not very.
no, thank you.
Probably not something you can tie it to. A grappling hook, though, you might be able to attach it to the
Can we do a meat anchor for belay, where basically you just tie it to someone and they brace themselves and you can rappel
you
down?
Could do that.
Yeah,
Is there,
That would be a strength check or an athletics check if you
I
want to do
will.
that.
I will try to take care of that. Yes.
So you are being the anchor?
I would like to. Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if it's a strength check, do not give it to Thomas. He will fly off that thing.
Alright, so right now, Scree, you are next to the ladder. Thomas is underneath the first ladder, and Magnus is on the other side of Thomas. So you're going to have
This
to
is gonna go down.
figure out how you're going to do this if you're going to do a
Oh.
meat anchor situation. Scree, you're just jumping down? Does your thing have a limit?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Scree
What-
just goes and glides down
Is
to the ground.
is
You
the
take
ladder
no,
like?
fall, no damage from falling, regardless of the distance you fall.
Cool, that's fine. I assume you do that thing with your wings and they slow you down.
Mhm.
It's like a parachute. Here, awesome. Yes, Thomas,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Is the ladder like bolted into the wall or anything? Like, is it just a shoddy ladder? Like the rungs are bad, but it's bolted into the wall.
No, it's
Or-
it's just a ladder,
It's just leaned up
and
against
it's
the wall.
not in great shape.
So I would
How's
probably
the other ladder look?
Same.
I would probably try to go to that corner here, where
You will need Thomas to move for you to do that.
yes.
You can't get past him.
I will move, and honestly, I'll just start like switch down the ladder a little bit.
Okay,
So
so that Magnus can get past you.
Yep, and if the rungs seem like they're dirty, try to just kind of go down.
Okay, make a.
Scree's
Let's
gonna
make
try
it
and
another
position
reflex
underneath.
save
Oh boy.
to see if you can spot
Scree's
the
gonna try and
undirty
hover
ones
underneath
before they
ladder.
happen. If he lands on you, he will just squish you.
Dirty 20.
Screen.
Okay. Yeah, you can get down, no problem. It's not actually very hard, it's just that Magnus rolled at that one.
Yeah.
So, Magnus, you're just
Hey,
standing
the
there.
ladder's fine, man.
Thomas, having suggested this, has ignored his own suggestion and just climbed down the ladder.
Ladder's
The other
fine.
3, you can come down now if you want, because
Okay.
Magnus
Reflex save?
is... Yes, please. Magnus is over here. Thomas is down
Dahlia
here.
will go next.
Yep.
How is Lucky getting down?
18. He's gonna walk down. I'll do a reflex for him too.
Okay.
So 18 for Dahlia.
Yeah, that's fine. Easy.
And let me click on.
So, Magnus, have you put yourself in the corner? Is that what's happened?
Oh.
I wanted to, but hearing as Thomas did not go up, he will reconsider and just wait near the other, the top ladder to see if he can catch somebody in case they would fall.
Okay. Okay. The first ladder.
Yeah, there's a cat with a flashlight tumbling towards you. Lucky rolled a 1.
Lucky rolled a 1.
Could I try a reflex save to try to grab the cat as it's
You
falling?
can. Yes.
Alright.
At least you can see him. He's
17.
shining bright.
Okay, yeah, you can catch the cat. Lucky it's the cat. Lucky it's the cat who fell.
See,
Hmm.
the cat. My cat characters just love you.
Mm.
No, the cat is by Magnus. Magnus caught him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dahlia, you're down the ladder. You rolled a
I'm
what?
down
18.
this far. 18. Yeah.
Whoa, where'd you go? You under Magnus.
Well, I went by the next ladder. Oh, there we go.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Stump and Crom.
Yep. I was having a bit of a look for anything that I can attach a rope to, but I'll flag that for the moment and just climb down.
Okay.
Reflex.
Reflex. Yes.
17.
Yeah, you're fine. Stump.
26.
Cool. You're also fine. Who went first?
Out of us two, me.
Okay, so you would have had to. Right. So you and Dahlia. So the 4 of you are now. No, you're fine. Stump, you can be at the bottom of the ladder because he could have moved out the way. The 4 of you are now at the top of the second ladder. Who's going down the second ladder?
I'll go down the
Dahlia.
second ladder.
Another one, please.
Reflex. Oh wait, let me
You-
get on that. That's me.
Do you want me to toss you, Lucky, once you get down?
Sure. 21.
Yep, you're fine. You will
And
need
then a
to
reflex
roll to
to
catch
Lucky.
catch your cat.
Okay.
I will try to aim it at Dahlia and just release.
A lucky catch.
What'd you get?
17.
Yeah, you're fine. Who's next?
I will probably go last.
Stump. Stump, you then.
18.
Yeah, you're fine. Crom.
14.
Yeah, you're fine. Magnus.
Yes. 17 again.
Woo!
I'm alive.
You'll make
motherfucker.
it down. Alrighty. So, what you can see here now is a very deep, dark cavern. This one does not have a ladder. And as you're all standing there in this deep, dark hole of doom, you hear a terrible sound that's like a coming up out of the hole.
Thomas would like to take one of his torches out.
Nope. Before you do that,
Oh no.
I need from all of you,
Probably
please,
gonna make
wait while I open the thing,
it.
a will save.
Hello. This will save. Ooh, nice. 24.
24 saves.
Dirty 20.
23.
22.
Dirty 20 saves. 22 saves. What was yours, Chris?
23.
Okay. Dahlia?
30, 20 for me, and 30 for Lucky.
Stump?
27.
Yep. You're all good.
Just check the nim.
It's disconcerting, but
13 for the nim.
13.
Yep, 1 3.
He is sickened.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
So there's a satchel that's probably getting a little bit.
Yeah. So what that means is that he takes a -1 to any essentially d20 rolls,
Sure, okay.
and he cannot willingly ingest anything.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, he's feeling a bit.
No.
He's feeling a bit.
Yeah, CD. It's a bit of a.
It's
Yes, Stump.
Before Thomas can light his torch, Can he do a smell check and
Sure.
make sure he doesn't smell like
Something that might
explosive
explode.
things?
I mean, I'm already puffing a lit cigarette, so
20.
It doesn't smell sulfuric or anything like that. It smells not great. It smells kind of like some ick. I would say that with a 20 you can't identify. You know, that almost metallic-y explosive smell. That's not what you're getting.
No methane. Okay.
You look down a hole and see how far it goes down.
What? Sorry, I missed the start of that. What's going down the hole?
Looks like he's there on the edge with his light. Can we look down and see how far it is? And...
The light goes 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than that.
Okay.
Would I be able to recall knowledge and see if that specific sound or effect reminds me of something I've seen in the Darklands?
Oops, stream
Yes.
went down again.
Oh, what is going on?
That's probably me. Shit. What's going on? It's still supposed to... Oh, it's reconnecting. Give me a second.
Don't broadcast your own death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're back.
We're back?
Yes.
Cool.
Mhm.
Sorry, Magnus, you were...
Recalling
nothing.
knowledge. Yes.
Yes.
What kind of role would that be?
Probably nature.
Nature. Ooh. Probably not. Oh, still 18.
18?
Yes.
I would say, with an 18 and Magnus's background, you would be... It is familiar to you.
Mhm.
It sounds like a creature that you know as a... Do you know that much? I'm going to tell you this. You would know that there are creatures that sometimes exist very, very deep under the ground that have this sort of sound that is jarring on people to the point where there's a physical response to it. I don't think you know exactly what it is, but I think you would know that it is something that is fairly... What am I trying to say? Like, not intelligent. So this isn't something you're going to be able to
Reason
communicate with or
yes.
talk to. Yeah.
And
This is something that is more like a beast than like a person, if that makes sense.
And from what I can gather is that moaning and stuff like that is just regular screams of them. Is it a defense mechanism?
Correct.
Is it aggressive?
It's just a thing they do. And the effect it has is... I mean, I suppose it is defensive in that it keeps people away from them, but it's not consciously defensive, if that makes sense.
Okay, so it's
like
not aggressively trying to intimidate people.
No,
Okay.
it's just a thing that happens.
Has it got a spooky quality to it at all?
I mean, it's not a pleasant noise.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
It is called piteous moan. So I would say yes, probably.
All right, so kind of a bad news, good news situation. Bad news, these things are usually feral and not necessarily intelligent enough for us to reason with. So be very careful. Good news is, it doesn't do that maliciously, so maybe there's a way to just push him away where it doesn't become a problem for the goblins and doesn't have to be any bloodshed. Potentially. We have to be ready for it, though.
Well, we have a bigger problem first. How the hell do we get down there?
We can push here.
With my vision, could I guesstimate if it's more than 50 feet down?
Do you have a specific distance you can see in the dark?
I will tell you that right now because I know that information, but no, I don't.
Tip of my tongue.
Not really. Can see perfectly well in areas of
It's-
darkness and dim light.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say in that
Yeah,
case you can
same.
see that it is about 60 feet. You can also see that this is much more of a where the previous ones kind of looked cut. This is a much more natural thing, which means it's not just smooth sides. So in theory, you could climb down, but it wouldn't be easy.
And would it be easier if we were to tie, say, 50 feet of rope with a grappling hook somewhere on the top, get down
Probably,
until
yeah.
like 10 feet down, and just do the last bit?
Absolutely.
I don't know. I would
Or
like to.
better yet, I also have 50 feet of rope. Let's just make it go all the way to the bottom.
Sounds about right. Could we do
Looking
that?
around, is there-
Hang on, Crumb.
Yeah, so
Go
looking
ahead.
around, is there any anchor points that might be available, like a kitten or a old?
Oh, I thought you said a kitten. I was like, a what now?
Do not
Yes,
touch
there's a
lucky.
random kitten. It's very strong. No.
Great has a
crystals.
bad history with
I
kittens.
mean, there are several of the
Hmm.
crystals. There's whether you think that they would be
Yeah.
able to hold you.
Before no, it crumbles. Probably okay. So if there's nothing obvious, then yeah, that would have been my sort of main idea because I would be used to like the wharf kind of attachments that you put
Yeah.
ropes on. Yeah.
No, this is not. This is clearly a either very abandoned or natural
Sure. Section of it.
cavern.
Yeah.
Crevasse.
All right. So here's some rope.
So you
Here's
have rope.
the idea.
Yes. I love those.
Yeah. I got 50 feet. I can tie stuff.
Can
in.
we take the ladder down? And basically, the idea is to prop it so that both ends are over, like apart, like onto solid ground, and then rappel off that. So, like, if you have the hole,
Yeah.
and you lay the ladder over it, you then tie the rope to it so that the pressure pulls it down flat on the ground.
Okay.
Either end of the middle's over the hole.
Yeah.
or something like
I-
that. Or
I get
closer
what
to the
you're
edge so
saying.
it doesn't break as easily. Alright.
That ladder is a little rickety, but you can try.
Do we have any other options?
Is it our only way out?
Do any of you have climbing gear?
I have.
Well, Dahlia has this
like-
fantastic thing called Prescient Planner. And in a minute, she can have any resource she wants.
Oh.
It's the normal thing that because she, is lucky and has fate on her side. She'd be like, we're going to a mine. We should probably get some climbing gear.
So you saw that
yeah.
coming.
So,
Smart.
adventuring gear.
That is a
all that
very
shit.
useful little feat you've got there.
I know.
Very useful feat.
Yeah, so I guess
It's fun to
Dahlia
have.
is like, actually, I have some of these.
I finally get to use it. So it'll
How-
take me a minute to.
Okay. How often can you do that?
Does it have a number next to it?
It seems like it should.
Okay, that seems incredibly
But
overpowered.
every
if it
now and
doesn't
then,
have a number.
Pathfinder has
Yeah.
these things, and it's just like, you
You-
can just do this.
Well, you regularly carry, create convoluted plans and contingencies using your resources. You take 1 minute to remove your backpack and carefully remove an item you haven't previously declared you purchased. You intuited that it would come in necessary. You
Oh, so you
purchased
have
it
to
as
have
it is.
previously purchased it.
No, but this is the feat, is that I thought about this
Oh, I see. Okay.
beforehand.
Yep,
Yeah.
I understand.
And it has to be just normal. It's nothing magical.
Yeah.
It's just normal adventuring.
Yep, that's fine. Then I guess you have some climbing gear in your
Probably
backpack.
once per game, I would say.
Yeah.
It doesn't have, so.
It's a very situational thing. Like, in this case,
Yeah.
it's super helpful, but
Yeah,
like, how many games have you played? This is the first time it's come up, so.
exactly. So,
Cool.
you
All
mean
right.
this climbing gear? Yeah.
So you guys are discussing this for a minute, and Dahlia's like, oh, look, I have these.
Something I prepared earlier.
Nice
Yep.
thinking ahead.
Sweet. All right.
How many sets of climbing gear?
I'm assuming it's like the python things you
Yeah,
smash
yeah.
into the
Okay. So
The-
like enough
the-
that we can make a
They-
trail down and
Yeah,
everyone can
that's
get down.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm imagining. Yeah.
And custom
Mhm.
yeah, easy.
I will.
Do you want to hammer the python into the rock?
Mm.
I don't know. Do you want to hammer the python into the rock?
I got a hammer. It's easy.
Mm.
If I had a hammer.
I feel like that is kind of required in order for it to work.
Yeah, that's how it works. And it's gonna help us get back out too. So
So
let's make it good.
All right. So
It's
who
now-
is hammering the python
What
that Dahlia just happened to have?
skill is that?
Convenient.
Like a strength thing
Strength,
or
probably.
a?
Strength or athletics, I would say.
Okay. Who's strong?
I'm
It's
pretty
not me.
strong. I'm pretty sturdy. Should I try
All right.
athletics?
You can hammer the thing.
Yep.
All right, hammer time. That's a merely 14. Not great.
It's fine. That's enough. That's enough to get it done.
So, going back a little bit with the warning that Magnus has provided, in the meantime, while Dahlia is doing the searching through the bag, I'm going to down my potion, and I'm going to put...
Can you, since you're second?
No, his rat is sickened.
Ah,
yes,
Pika is
Never
sickened,
mind.
not him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I thought it was
He's
him
fine.
too.
Mage armor.
Mm.
Okay.
Yep.
Mage armor. Yes. Excellent.
So at this point, what you will note is that Crom has a little bit of a electrical charge about him, and as he just taps on, it does a little bit of a sparkly kind of sort of point of contact as the charge moves around him.
Cool.
Like one of those test
Seeing
balls.
that? Please take a
Thomas
step
very
away
much
from
wants to see. Thomas wants to very gently try to poke him and see if it shocks him. Just
Yeah, like off June if you're thinking of it in terms of
Hey.
like, how you may picture it. Yeah,
I
okay.
assume it's just like a little static thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Like it's a zzz, but it doesn't hurt. It's
yeah,
just.
it's an energy charge to deflect.
once the climbing
Scree has some trauma.
Yeah.
once the climbing gear is on, I will drop the first to be able to weight down with the light.
Okay. Can you please make a athletics check for me?
I can definitely try, and
You
I
should
will.
be good at those.
And yet,
Oh.
you would think so
Selfless.
with an 11.
Okay. Well, it's not graceful, but you don't fall on your butt,
That is something.
so that's nice.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna drink my potion.
Okay.
Once,
Who's going next?
just
I
as a
would like to go next.
point of
Sorry,
order,
go ahead,
go ahead.
Magnus.
once I'm at the very bottom, I instantly pull the sword out and the shield is up.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, Thomas will also pop his potion and then go.
Okay. Please make a athletics check.
This ought to be interesting. 19.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right, you shimmy down that rope. Apparently, you've climbed down a few ropes in your time. Who
Yeah,
would
he
have
wants
thought?
twice.
Who's next?
Thomas is just gonna land gracefully and just be like, I was telling you, the sangria gives you an edge, and he's just gonna drink a little bit, and step to the side.
How much of that sangria have you had now?
Oh, the skin is like empty.
Cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
Dahlia will go athletics.
Okay, go. Yes.
Spree hold lucky?
Oh, nice. That's a nat. No, that's not a nat 20. It's 25.
Okay. Yeah, easy.
And
Shimmy down that rope like you
not
were
a
born to
cat.
do it.
It's
Can your cat climb down ropes?
I'll toss him to somebody.
Spree's a,
All right, who's catching
Spree's a
your
free to
cat?
hold him.
Oh yeah, true.
Scree?
Scree can hold him and jump because she has
Okay.
the. Yeah,
That's cool.
that's a smart way to do it.
You have
All right.
plus 10 in athletics and I have 7. The witch has plus 10. It makes me feel very sad about myself.
The witches level a lot, and you're level 1.
Still. Still.
All right, who's next? Crumb and Stump. You're still at the top.
I also took a feat to improve my athletics.
Ah.
So-
Crumb.
I'm a little bit more dexterous, so I might try acrobatics if that's okay.
Nah, because you're climbing down a rope that
Yeah.
is athletics. That takes physical strength. Have you ever
Feeling
climbed down
nervous,
a rope?
In that case,
So hard.
here we go.
hmm
Here's a 4.
Oh.
Never mind, I didn't have time to say it.
All right. So technically, what did you say? What were you gonna say?
Well, if Crumb looked nervous, he was going to take out his lasso and tie it around him, but
Okay.
he'd already rolled. So
You can. There's a thing called grab an edge as a reaction to reduce the damage. Which is a reflex save.
Reflex. So I need a reflex save.
Mhm.
Cool. 24.
Okay.
Nice.
So you still take damage,
Yep. Okay.
but it's less, which is lucky because that is a lot.
It's a long fall.
I'm doing the maths. Please hold. What's your HP, Crom?
15.
It's a 60-foot fall.
Yep.
Damage is half of that,
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
which is 30.
Mhm.
Because you saved,
Mhm. Mhm.
it's half again.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh.
So Crom lands on the ground
Would there
and goes unconscious.
Would there be a way for me hearing the at falling that I would try to mitigate that damage by being under it and trying to catch him?
I
So
will
that
let
I
you
take
make
part of the damage?
Is there any implication to the mage armor in this case?
No,
No.
because it's full damage. It has nothing to do with your AC.
That's cool.
You can make a. I'm going to say a reflex save to see how fast you can respond, and then a strength check to
Alright.
see how.
24 reflex and strength
Okay.
is going to be a 16.
Okay. Magnus breaks your fall.
that's going to hurt.
Yes.
I'm
Hurt
going to
Magnus.
say that you can split that damage, so it's 7 each.
Alright. You're doing okay, buddy?
Y'all might want to drink them potions. Just saying.
Yeah, gravity is a bitch.
Oh,
I'm going to kill you with gravity today.
Retro, 1 second. Hero point or inspiration? Sorry, Twitch.
Well, it's a bit late.
Yeah.
You need to tell me that when you roll the thing.
I wasn't even thinking of that. I was thinking,
I know it's been a while for
Yeah.
you, but
I will down the healing potion.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
6
Dump.
points.
I'll take the Twitch healing actually to start.
First, let me just say, this was not a Lion King situation. Like I just had the mental image of he's hanging from a cliff and they're like giant cat.
Long live the king.
Long live the king.
Yeah.
Jinx.
I've got an ability, so I'm just gonna take a 15 for my
Okay. Cool.
athletics and climb down.
Down you go. No problem. You're also a cat. I would expect
Okay.
that you'll climb it. Do you have a climb speed? As a cat?
I think I do. Yeah.
I feel like that might be a thing, that as cat folk you can just climb.
Oh no, wait, there's no healing. Sorry. That's the wrong one.
That's fine. You made it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think it's like half speed.
Okay. So you all are now at the bottom of this very deep, dark mine shaft, in a cabin that, as you get down there, those of you who have dark vision, you can see it very clearly. The rest of you, your eyes kind of adjust because, again, there are these crystals that are phosphorescent. It's dim. It's still very dim, but you can kind of sort of see kind of where you are.
Bright
And we
shiny
saw
cat.
the torch.
He lands in the middle of it.
Oh, yes, that's true. You do have a bright shiny cat. I forgot about the bright shiny cat.
Crom's feeling a lot better after drinking his potion.
So, can you see that? Did I move you?
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. The shiny cat is no longer shiny because I pasted you from before. It's 20 radius. Is that correct?
Yes.
Cool. All right. The shiny cat doesn't get you very far. You can hear something moving in the darkness deeper inside the cabin. Like you can hear the movement. And And the moaning hasn't stopped. It's still moaning. Those of you with dark vision, you can see movement kind of off on the other side, but you can't quite place what it is you're looking at. It's like it's kind of camouflaged against the rocks. You can see the movement, but you can't make out the actual entity.
Do we get a sense of the size at the very least?
It's big.
Nice.
And
Thomas?
as you stand there
Oh,
in this
no.
cavern, watching something moving in the darkness ahead of you, we're going to take a break. This seems like a good spot.
Fair enough.
So, you may or may not know this, but 5 years ago, my kid made up a holiday. And it turned into a thing. And we have very recently hit the anniversary of me posting about it, which means that we are officially in Wolfenute season. So today's giveaway is a copy of the Wolfenute story, which was a book. Can you see that? Which was a book we made the very first year. It is written by said child when he was 7, and illustrated by a then, I think she was 12 or 13 at the time, girl from Oregon. And yeah, I'm going to send someone a copy of it because it's pretty cute. That's our giveaway. So, Lionel, you're going to play some games with these lovely folk during the break,
Yes, indeed.
and let me know who wins the book. We'll be back in 10-15 minutes to see what's in the mine. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you very soon. Hello, humans of the internet. Welcome back to... What are we doing? The Moaning Depths. What game is this? Who won the book?
Shawnee.
Shawnee.
Landslide.
I have your address. It's fine. I very recently sent you Laura and I art. Awesome. Okay. So you are deep down under the ground in a hole, and there is something in the hole with you, and it is moving around, and it is large. Yes, Dahlia.
Dahlia has an idea. So Lucky has dark vision, so he can see the thing, and I'm gonna tell him to walk over to it so we can see it too.
Okay.
This little flashlight backpack.
All right.
Having
Now,
seen
this is where
the
Lucky
thing,
died.
Green's going to step in front of Thomas.
I'm gonna get away from the group at that point.
Sword and shield out.
By the way, it's still moaning in a horrible way. I'm gonna need you all to make a save for that again. It is a will save, please.
And this is where all my luck runs out. Actually, not bad now. Let's see.
27 for Lucky.
I'm gonna use my Twitch inspiration.
Okay.
I will do so as well.
Okay. What did you get?
25 for,
Sorry, Dahlia, go ahead.
25 for Dahlia and 27 for Lucky.
Cool.
Oh
Crom.
my god, it's even worse.
That's 20.
Cool.
Sorry, doing the numbers 12.
Screw.
30-20
Stop.
after using inspiration.
It's 21, but I had to use my cat's luck.
Okay.
May-
Thomas.
17.
17.
Should I re-roll that one?
Magnus?
if I already used my Twitch inspiration, can I still use my hero point to reroll one more time?
Yes, you can,
I will do that right away.
but then it's gone.
Then it's gone, I know, but last time I did not use it and I died. 22.
Okay. What did Dinham get?
A 9.
So he is now second 2.
Right.
Thomas,
Oh,
the DC is 17. You just made it.
just that wave of nausea hits. I'm like, oh, I need
Yeah.
another cigarette, and just light it off the one that I'm already smoking. That's terrible. Oh crap.
Okay. Lucky heads towards the movement. Correct?
Yes.
Dahlia? Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So, the movement is happening here, in that like top
Okay.
little alcove bit.
Yeah. So he's gonna go slowly, non-threatening.
Uh-huh.
This little kitty cat.
Yep.
Haha, not kitty cat.
Glowing
Come
ball.
through.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna get squished.
Cool.
With
One,
light on
two,
its back.
three, four. So when he gets to like one ahead of where he is right now.
Like, up here?
Yep.
Okay.
Which is roughly when he starts to be able to see the thing, but we'll get to that in a hot second.
Okay.
There's no nice way to say this. The attack is called Digestive Spew.
Ah!
It is a...
Problem.
Vomiting acid. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think of that part.
Yep.
It's only an 11 to hit, though.
Oh, no, he's...
Does that hit?
No. His AC is 22.
Okay. How many actions is Digestive Spew?
Digestive spew.
I
You
mean,
need to spew in this.
anyway, what you are seeing is just the edge of something that looks... You can't see the whole thing from where he is right now. Does he want to go closer? Given he just got
If it's
acid
spewing at him,
spewed
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. What you caught sight of was just the edge of something that looks like a very, very large kind of slug sort of thing, but you just caught a glimpse before the spew happened, and I
Okay.
assume Lucky went, I'm gonna know part of this.
Yeah.
The moan
And-
intensifies.
Okay.
Did the rest of
Can
us see the
Dahlia
edge of it?
say in Undercommon, we're not here to hurt you?
Sure,
Nothing?
you can say that.
Yeah. So just figure somebody lives underground might know Undercommon.
Was your question, Stump?
Did the rest of us see the edge of it as well? or
Yes,
just-
because
okay.
Lucky has a light on him, so you would have just caught sight of it at the edge of the radius of his light.
I got an idea. Stomp's gonna move away from the group so that we don't all get caught at once. He's got a bar of soap on him.
Okay.
He wants to undo the wineskin and start shaving the soap into the sangria.
Okay.
And then he's just gonna keep going until that soap is gone and just watch what happens.
Okay.
What were we saying
Cool.
about drinking on the job?
What are you doing? So it's not advancing or anything. It's just chilling there in the
Right.
corner right now.
So Magnus, what were you saying about we can do this without bloodshed?
Not exactly sure. Do I see anywhere in the vicinity an exit or anywhere we could push that beast towards?
Well, you would see a couple of passageways at the far end of the cavern. You would be able to see that because you have dark vision.
Yes.
You don't know where they go, obviously.
Underground creatures, we tend to have a little bit of wariness towards light and fire. Maybe if we put fire on the opposite side, we could find a way to have it move away into the direction we want, away from the shaft.
Here's the thing, once it moves away, what's stopping it from coming back?
I mean, it's only step one. Maybe there's something else to be done, but
Step 1, fire.
I am not the thinker of the group.
Magnus, can you make me another nature check now that you're
I can
caught a glimpse?
absolutely try. And that's gonna go great for a 10.
Nah, you're still not sure what this is.
Yeah. You.
Thomas would like to start digging into his ration pack and see if he can find any salt, because you said this looks like a giant slug, right?
I mean, it's a very large. That's the kind of what you saw. But sure.
Sharon, go find
Might as
salt
well.
packets.
From
Yeah. No, it's like salt packets, and then when I get some of that, it's like I'm gonna put a little bit of water down my rapier blade and put the salt on it.
Okay.
Did you tequila shots later? What?
You know, I'm out of sangria, but if you've got some, I'm down.
Can I try to take a few steps to the side and see if the slug follows? Like at least like keeps an eye on me or actively looks
Where
at
are you
us.
going to?
I would like to go just around this ish.
Okay. Can you make a perception check for me, Magnus?
I can try. As my luck has shown today, it's only a 12.
Okay.
I'm rolling like shit. Level
Took a
1.
pretty hard fall there, man.
Yeah. Head still ringing.
So this creature is very well camouflaged against the rock of the cave, which makes it very difficult, and it's like in the shadows. It makes it very difficult for you to see how it's reacting to your movements.
Crom at this point can see low light, and obviously with what's going on there, I'm going to do actually a det magic ping just to see what.
I'm going to do a magic.
Well, det magic. So
detect magic.
Oh, detect magic. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Not what I thought you said, but alright, carry on.
Okay.
Yep. So, sorry.
How far does detect magic go?
I believe it was linked to your vision range, so 30 foot.
That thing is further away from you than that.
Cool. Okay. So nothing.
So you can still. Are you still casting the spell?
But
you would know that.
Yeah, I would know.
You
that.
would.
So
You would need to be closer.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
cool. So what I will do in that case is I'll back up Magnus by just flanking him by about 10 feet.
Okay.
Dahlia, can Lucky get any closer in any direction so that we can get a better look at this thing?
Yeah. I hope he doesn't get spewed on, but I should ask him to get closer.
So Lucky's going closer.
Yeah, so
How much closer?
like 5 foot increments, and then if he gets spewed on again, we'll see what happens. Then.
He will. As soon as he moves closer, it's gonna do that again.
Okay. Then he'll try to at least get a good look at it.
Ooh, that one's a 21.
22.
Oh,
the
okay.
AC.
Okay. So he's going closer again?
Yeah. So where was it? Over here?
Yeah, it's in this corner.
Okay. Okay, so he'll move over here.
Oh, that's a lot closer. You probably don't want to get that close. He's now, like, against it.
Oh, okay.
So, like, one back. Alright, it is going to do it again.
Okay.
Oof, no. No.
That cat has a
Alright.
higher AC than I do.
Because he has
It's a
my
very
AC.
high level thing. Okay, this is what
Yeah,
is
I gave
heat.
him tough too, so he's Ooh.
And as he
That's
gets
horrifying.
really close to it, it's gonna claw at him.
Okay.
Ah, God, I can't hit this cat for anything.
But do we see the
Matrix things?
do we see the clawing
So
though?
it's-
Okay.
It's like I mean, now he's basically right on top of it. You can see that it is a big, like, kind of sluggish creature. It does have arms, with like long. It's like each of its fingers is a slug with claws on the end, and it has like sluggy things coming out of its head, and its face is just these two little beady eyes that are obviously designed for something that lives in the dark, and a big mouth with like teeth and the bits of saliva and stuff between the teeth. It's unpleasant.
Thanks, I hate it.
And as the light goes onto it, it is going to come at you. So we're gonna do the initiative thing at this point.
It doesn't like the light.
Because it's a darkness thing, and it does not like that.
Nightmare fuel.
Mm-hmm. It is unpleasant. Alright, please hold while I sort my shit out. Think about your stuff
Actions, yeah.
while I do the thing.
Think about your choices that brought you here.
Think about what you're going to do moving
Magnus would be like, never mind, bloodshed, bloodshed.
forward.
Yeah.
All right. So it is immediately going to start heading towards Lucky because it doesn't like
He's
the
in
light.
front. I get it.
Dahlia, you are first. You're up first. So what would you like to do?
Telekinetic projectile. And that's a.
How far does that
hit?
go? This is a very big cabin.
Oh.
So you will need to pay attention to range.
It is. Let me switch this down. It is.
Question, real quick before we get started. Did you? Because I didn't roll anything for.
We use the auto initiative that Hero Lab spits out.
Okay, because I was going to use my surprise attack, where instead I roll deception or stealth for my initiative, just to give me a little bit better of a boost. I don't know if I took that into consideration.
Probably didn't.
It's 60 feet away, so I'll move up 30 because my spell is a 30.
Can I change it?
There we go.
Hold while I figure out how Hero Labs works. Gotta be a way to. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Do you want to manually roll it for me, please, Thomas?
Sure.
And tell me what you get.
Yep. So stealth 24.
Okay. That does make a difference. Cool. All right. Dahlia's still first though, because.
Okay. So I moved up to get in range.
Okay.
I moved up 30, and it's 30. I rolled a 29.
That hits.
Is it a critical?
No. Yes.
Okay.
I can do maths. Yes, it is.
So I'm just rolling another thing because I had to close out to see the distance. So now I'm going to roll my crit damage is 36 bludgeoning.
Okay. 36 bludgeoning, you said. God damn it. What am I doing?
And that's my turn because that's a move and a 2-action spell.
36. You said. No, look, motherfucker, do as you're told. Damage. There we go. Alright, cool. That's Dahlia. That's you?
Dahlia.
Cool. It is now Thomas.
Okay.
Pushed you up the initiative order, that roll.
Yeah. So Thomas is on is going to, let's see, because I can do 25. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. These squares are 5 feet, right?
Correct. There is also a ruler on Roll20 that you can use to measure things. It's the one that looks like a ruler.
It looks like a comb to me. I know it's a ruler, but.
What is a comb?
Oh yeah, no, you wouldn't.
It's a comb.
Let's see. So I can move 25 feet, and that takes up 1 action, right?
Correct. Yeah, 2 more.
Cool. I'm gonna continue to. Let me see if I can get rid of the measuring thing. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to move. So that's 1, and then 5. Yep. Another 1. Crap. All right. I've managed to push buttons and.
You need the little arrow at the top if you're trying to move yourself. The little cursor.
No, I'm trying to get rid of the measuring.
Yes. So click on the little cursor at the top of your toolbar. Left-hand side of your screen is a
where you
toolbar.
click to have the ruler.
Yep. Gotcha. Got it. All right. Found it.
What I'm doing?
Like I said, I love technology. Technology does not love me. So.
Oh, good. That's 2. What's number 3?
All right. And then these crystals that are right here, kind of in front of me, seeing that they're a different color, can I use my last one to try and inspect them? I'm assuming they're also semi-luminescent.
Yeah, they're all kind of phosphorescent. What are you looking for?
Any kind of hint that this might explode if I get too close to it.
Okay, make a nature check.
Okay. Nature.
City boy.
It's glowing bright orange. I have no idea.
I mean, you see a red barrel, you
8.
shoot it, it explodes. That's how it works.
You have no idea. You come from a city. You have probably never been in a cave before.
Nope. Darkest thing is a wine cellar. So.
No idea. Will it explode? Who can say? Alright, that's you.
That's me.
Excellent. It is now the Grothlut. That's what this thing is called.
Gesundheit.
It is going to shimmy forward.
Feels very friendly towards me and I'm familiar, I'm sure.
And it is going to slash at Lucky. Claw, claw, claw. No, claw, claw, because it moved. Claw number 1. 26!
That'll hit.
Lucky takes 10 points of slashing damage. Second claw, 8. And it is going to moan again. I need everyone who is within 60 feet of it right now. Which is
Everybody.
everybody.
Nope.
Yep.
Dotty, everybody.
Right, yep.
To make a will save, please.
21.
You're good.
29 for Lucky and 27
Nope.
for
Good. What'd you get, Scree?
15.
You are second.
Yep.
So, roll again, is it? 22.
I'm gonna use my hero point. Because that was a 9.
Are you using your hero point or your Twitch inspiration?
Hero point? I don't think I have a Twitch. Do I have a
You
Twitch
do.
inspiration?
You
do.
do.
Again,
you do.
don't know how to check
Yep.
that.
It's on the stream.
It's on the stream,
Oh, so we all
but-
have it.
So you do have it, but if you want to use it, then you don't.
Up to you.
They both do the same thing, right?
Yes.
They do.
Cool. Hero point.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna take the second because that was 13.
Okay, you are also second. So this means that you, I believe it's a -1 to... Oh wait, I wrote it down for this exact reason. Yeah, -1 to checks and DCs. And you cannot willingly ingest anything. You can spend an action on your next turn to try to recover. If you want to, which is basically re-rolling and trying to meet the DC. But that does use an action if you want to do that. Otherwise, you just stay second. Alright. That is the creature's turn. So... Go back to... Magnus, you're up.
Alright. So I'm going to use 2 action economy to do a sudden charge where I move twice my speed. To go right up in his face and do a melee strike at the same time.
Okay.
That's going to be a longsword attack for a 22 to hit.
That hits.
11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And for my third action, I will raise my shield and prepare for any potential attack. That's my turn.
Okay. Cool. Crumb. You're muted. If you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
Following that lead, yes, thank you. I will follow through. I won't be able to go as fast. So I'll close to range. And I will throw a. So that was action 1. I will throw an electric arc at them first. So I can do 2, but there's only 1 target. So the DC
You don't want to shock one of your teammates? It's tradition.
Say Squeeze behind you.
Sorry, go ahead. Is it a save?
As I'm moving closer, an extra charge is coming across my body and coming through my hands, and I just release it, and it shoots 30 feet, well, up to 30 feet, and it will hit with a DC of 16 to check.
What kind of save is it?
Reflex.
Okay. Oh, it's shit at those because it's a giant fucking slug.
Hmm.
That's a -1. I rolled a natural 1, so it's a critical
Nice.
failure.
Okay, so
If your spell has a critical failure component, feel free to use it right now. Some spells do, some spells don't.
So the damage is at a d4 +3. I rolled a 4, so we've got a 7 points of damage from that electrical
Cool.
spark.
Sweet.
So that's so that's 2 actions for that electric arc that's moved.
Okay, so that's you. Excellent. Stump, you're up.
Stump is going to light a torch.
Okay.
Yeah. Light a torch. And then he's just going to go as far as he can.
Okay.
I can go double, right? For that.
Yes. So you lit a torch. That's one thing. You have lots of movement then, if you want to use all the rest of your turn for movement. So you probably can go 50 feet, I would imagine, if you have normal 25-foot movement.
Yeah.
Cool. That's you.
Yep.
Scree.
Okay, Squeeze can go. And then try to save.
Try to save.
Right, so try to save. That's
Okay.
a will
So
save,
it's
yeah?
a will save, yes.
Come on, come on. 12.
Nope.
Oh,
You're still
babe.
sickened.
You got your
That's
Twitch
one action.
inspiration back, by the way.
I will use the Twitch inspiration. And try that again.
Come on.
See this? What was it?
Oh, sweetheart.
6.
Cool. You're still sick.
She's staying sick.
I tried, okay?
But she's gonna still run forward and try to put herself between Thomas and it.
Okay.
So
Oh, this boy does not deserve you. I'm
Yeah,
just
that-
saying. He's such a dick. I say this with love. He's an excellent character for story purposes, but jeez.
yeah,
Good RP.
Alright, that's you, Scree.
that's great. Yeah.
Alrighty, Dahlia.
Telekinetic projectile.
What are you projectiling?
I
Is
have
it just a
rocks.
magic thing? Oh, you
No,
have rocks.
yeah, I always have rocks in my pocket, and that's what I do.
You should
That's
get copper
canon.
pieces, and you can just be like, penny for your thought.
That would be funny.
That's a 32, so if the 29 was a crit, I'm imagining
Yeah.
the 32 is.
This is
So
what happens
that
when you
is-
bring a level 9 witch to a level 1 monster. And I beefed him because of you. Anyway, carry on.
It's
Um,
50 bludgeoning.
Cool. Allow me to scroll to the 50s. It's got big holes in it now. Glad I beefed him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to
Alright.
have anything that we can do? I'll just rest on my there.
Cool. It is going to digestively spew so it's a 30-foot. No, it's not. I lie. It's a 15-foot. Oh, I can't get Dahlia. Damn it. All right. Cat. No, it's gonna spew at the guy who's stabbing it. Sorry, Lionel.
Don't worry.
Yeah, look, he's not doing any
That's
damage.
that's not
Just making-
considered a range attack by any chance, right?
It. Oh, it is.
Then opportunity
So
attack,
no,
please.
it's not. It's not because you're right on top of it, so it wouldn't do that. It's gonna claw you. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you for the reminder, though.
Please do.
Claw, claw, claw. Claw the first. 14.
Nope, miss.
Claw the second. 24.
Raise shield, so it hits, but depending on the damage, I might reduce it.
That is a total of 12 slashing.
Alright, so I take 7, and the shield takes 7.
Cool. Does the shield have HP?
Yes, it
Like,
does.
does it get destroyed? Amazing. Alright, third attack. 14.
Does not hit.
Okay. Cool. That's him. Oh, crap, wrong thing. Thomas. No, you went. Oh,
No, I didn't.
no, you didn't. You were supposed to go. I was just dumb. Go now, please.
Okay. I would
Sorry,
like to
I missed
use
you.
2 of my movements to kind of negotiate my way up to this bad boy and stab it.
Okay.
Yeah, just as I'm going by, it's like, all right, Feathers, come on, let's go get him. And
Stab, stab.
yeah, and well, just 1 stab, I think, unless, yeah, so stab, and again, I did put salt on it. I don't know if that'll help any, but
It does not. If this was a real slug, maybe, but it's not an actual slug. It just
fair
has
enough.
slug-like qualities.
18,
18
not a slug.
to hit.
yes, to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
It's
Well,
very
this
large.
is-
It
this
just
could-
sinks in, and the thing goes,
Yeah.
and it doesn't.
I
It's
just-
like trying to stab a pillow. That's.
I just picture Thomas just running up there, just clunk. Shit. Just that
Glances
moment of,
off.
well,
It's
this
very
is not
slimy.
good.
All right.
Whoops.
Is that you?
That's it. That's all
You
I
only
got.
moved once. You moved twice.
Depends on how you want to count it. Like if
How
I can
far
move
did you
diagonal or
move?
not. If I
What
can
did
move
the ruler
diagonal, it's
tell
not
you?
25. Well, if I can move diagonal, it's 25. But if I have to
Yeah,
like
that's
move
fine.
in
If
individual,
the-
yeah,
if
then
the-
that's
yeah.
1.
Okay, then
then
you can stab again if you wish. But with
yeah,
penalty.
why
which
the hell
is
not? Let's.
Usually a negative, probably a -4 for you
Yeah,
because I
no,
imagine
Yeah,
it's
that's
agile.
that goes
All right, yeah,
down.
let's go ahead and stab again. Yeah, that's a 4.
Yeah, nah. Cool.
Yep, just sliding off.
Awesome. Magnus.
All right, action 1, trying to slice him with the longsword. It's going to be a 21 to hit,
That hits.
11 points of damage.
Mhm.
Second action, I will try to twist the sword and try to plant it like into its tail onto the ground to try to pin it down.
Okay.
So that's going to be not great, an 11.
Nah. This is trying to be too clever.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
It is
I should
beginning
not
to
do that.
ooze like this really gross kind of acidic green blood.
Yeah. And action 3, raise the shield again. That's my turn.
Okay. Prom.
Reversing the method to the last one, I'll do an electric arc again.
That's a remind me reflex save.
Reflex
Yeah, it's real good at those. 4. I got a positive number this time.
Another 7 points. And so that's 2 actions, and my closing action is to move up to
What was the damage on that? Sorry.
7 points of damage.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
Electrical.
Cool. Yep.
If that makes a difference.
It- not
Move
in
up
this
to
case.
flank.
Okay. Cool. Stump.
Stump is going to move up 50 feet next to him.
Uh-huh.
Being this close, you said it was slug-like. Is it covered in goo?
It's pretty gooey.
Pretty good.
It's also oozing goo right now because it has holes in it.
Yeah, this hopefully should help. And he's going to take that soap alcohol mixture
Mhm.
and squeeze it onto the slug.
Okay. What are you expecting to happen?
Bubbles.
No, well, there's a mixture you can make that when introduced to fire does not go out easily.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, but
And
that's
I-
gasoline.
Yeah, well, I got the closest thing to it right now.
Okay. So
And
so
I'm
you
not
are
gonna say the
making
other
a
ingredient.
flammable.
Goo, yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
I'm using the soap as
Yeah.
the sticky.
Okay. Cool. You're gonna science this bitch. I'm
I'm
with
just gonna yell, burn it.
it. Okay. All right. Cool. That's your turn.
Yeah, and I think they get flanking, don't they? Because I'm on the other side.
There's-
Yes. I mean, I think this creature's auto flat-footed, being as how it's a slug.
Yeah, I think you have to have.
I think that's
flanking as a feat.
built into its. Anyway, Scree.
Okay, can run forward, still heaving next to Thomas. And stab it.
Okay. You do have a negative to your attack because of your second condition. But it should,
I
if
think
you've
it's
marked
already
yourself,
in there.
yes, you've marked yourself as second,
Yes.
so it should automatically do it.
Yes.
That's right. I need to do that too.
Okay, that's a 15.
That misses.
She's gonna try again.
Okay.
That just worse. That's a 4.
That
That's a
also
lot.
misses. Apparently, you are feeling too
Pretty much
gross
missed.
to manage to stab the thing.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
That's you.
Yep.
Dahlia.
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
Another rock in his face. That's a natural 20 for 36.
Yeah, that hits.
Dahlia's a little grumpy today, guys.
Please roll your
That's-
damage.
32.
Oh, it's not dead. 32 total with the crit.
I had 3 ones. On my 4d6, I got a 6,
Alright.
a 4, and 2 1s.
It is hurt. Extremely hurt. It is barely
Mhm.
conscious right now, but it is still alive.
You know what? I still have an action.
You do.
Now I'll let the others. I don't need to.
Thomas.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna take my attempt at stabbing it. That is a 13.
Nope.
Second round, that is a 3.
Oh, mate.
And for my last action, having heard him say burn it and watch him spraying stuff on it, I'm gonna try to grab Scree and be like, yeah, we need to get out of here, Feathers, and like I'm gonna book it back, and if she comes with me, great, but I'm not gonna like drag her, because last thing I want to do is trip her up in the middle of a fight. But I'm gonna try and book it away from this thing to get behind this rock.
So, Scree, are you going willingly?
Thomas. Yes.
Okay, you can then go half the usual distance because you're dragging her with you.
I only want to go back like 2 squares, 3 squares, just to this rock.
All right. Cool. It is the turn of the Grothlet.
What a name.
I know, right?
It's fantastic.
Yeah, if you have 2 names, they're really fun.
Really want to get Dahlia, but it can't reach her. So it's going to just...
Do it.
No, it's going to go for Dahlia because she's the one that's hurt it the most. I'm going to need Lucky, Crom, and Magnus to
Yes.
make reflex saves, as this thing is going to attempt to move right over the top of you to get closer to Dahlia.
If he's trying to move, before that, I'm gonna take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. Oh,
Can I hit him with the torch since I have it in my hand already?
yes, let's let Magnus go first because it doesn't have a lot left.
I'm going to use my Twitch inspiration to retry that attack
Come on, baby.
and make it a 16.
Finish.
16 misses.
Fuck me!
Right, torch. Hit it with your torch. Attack roll.
It's just a regular attack roll.
Yep. It's essentially an improvised weapon, is what I'm.
Should I just do my fist then?
Yeah,
I
that'll
don't
do.
have- okay.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
That'll do, Stomp. Oh, I think
20.
that hits.
20. That hits. So you hit it with a fiery torch. And it begins to burn. Roll me 2d6. She says, making up damage for the improvised torch attack.
Too many things.
You will do 2d6 damage.
Pretty much.
Testing by the wind.
It's 2 because he put the stuff on it, otherwise it would have been 1. That's my logic.
D6.
I'm very used to players who make up shit, so that I have to then
11.
make up shit.
Yeah.
11 points of damage.
Yes.
So it goes to move towards Dahlia. Magnus swings at it and misses. Stub just like he's putting out a very large cigarette on this creature, and it catches on fire, and it starts to like writhe and burn, and then it like shrinks into itself for a second, and then it explodes because it has a thing called disgusting demise. So I need
Yummy.
everyone within 30 feet of it, which might be everyone except Dinham right now.
Dinham's in my pocket, so yep.
Oh, okay, yep. To make a fortitude save, please.
Do we get any kind of...
I was about to say
addition?
Thomas
Okay.
and Scree. Give me a second. Let me look up the cover rules.
See, I have a sense about these things.
It gives you a +2 bonus.
Okay.
So add 2 to whatever you roll.
24.
24 saves.
22.
18.
18 fails.
Oh no.
Twitch inspiration. Twitch inspiration.
Hang on.
20 was 22 a save,
22 saves.
and Lucky rolled a 26.
Crumb?
14.
So Crom rolled 24. And
Okay.
Dinham,
Oh.
Okay. Scree 14, that fails.
14.
Yeah, it's a 7.
Dumb?
I used my inspiration 22.
Okay. So Scree and Thomas hiding behind the rock are the only ones that... Okay. So,
The only people who took cover.
it's the lob.
Yeah, right?
acid rains upon you. You both
Oh.
become sickened. So if you're already sickened, it goes up a level. So if you're sickened 1, it goes to sickened 2.
Yep.
And you take some acid
Yep.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, give me a second while I figure out how this works. God damn it. There it is. 2d6 of acid damage. Oh, double ones. So 2 points of acid damage each. That could have been really bad.
Okay.
I could have been.
Could,
But I
Ma-
rolled double ones.
could Magnus rush to them and just empty like the water skins onto them to try to wash away the acid?
Sure, but it has no mechanical advantage, but
No, but
Yeah.
it has story advantage, so you know.
yes, absolutely. Alright, and we are out of combat because the creature is dead.
Well, while he's dumping water on, I've got a thing of soap in my bag, and I'm literally just gonna be like, oh, cool, we're gonna start soaping up. Here you go, Feathers. This is
Prestidigitate.
disgusting.
Here, just Dahlia's got you. Prestidigitate.
It is gross. And
Yeah.
there's basically nothing left of it. It's just bits of
Just ooze.
goo
Mhm.
all over the
That
place.
answered my next question.
Yeah, nah, it's
Why?
No, I'm not.
Did it make you
basically
hungry?
just
I've been thinking about how to cook this thing the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah.
of course you have.
Escargot.
Yep.
I'm not even surprised.
Yep.
Calamari.
So what would you like to do?
So
Uh,
Dinham's
we
going to
he-
try and recover from the sickness. It's a will
Okay.
save.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I gotta do that too.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, that recovers.
and
The DC
spray.
is 17, so
Yeah. So would that just recover 1 or both?
yes, it recovers 1.
Okay.
Oh, all right, well,
Tried to
let's
knock
try it.
I mean, you have time now. You can
Yeah.
just kind of sit there until you come right. We don't need to make you roll the whole lot.
It's,
It doesn't
Okay.
get worse if you fail.
Well,
Oh,
Um,
okay.
So you just kind of sit there for as long as it
Aye.
takes to get over it.
Dinham
Do
shall
we-
go anyway, but meanwhile,
It's in heaving.
Hang on. Let Crom finish. Yeah.
Tom's going to not be stand down yet. He's going to make sure that there's nothing else in the darkness around. So
Make a perception check, please.
sure.
I would like to join in on that. 25.
2. 25.
Crom,
The level 1 mission, guys.
23.
You're pretty sure there's nothing else down here.
Standing down.
You say it's a level 1 mission, but we've almost lost 2 people so far.
Yeah, but
Just
I had
get
to.
into the fight.
I had to buff it a little bit because Dahlia. Otherwise, she would have killed it in one shot, and that would have
I
been boring.
could have done more. I did not do as much damage as I could on each turn. If you guys, you can't
Anyway.
hurt you guys.
But you're right. You guys fell
Yeah.
off a ladder.
Yeah,
So-
like we almost died just getting here.
Yeah,
I don't know
know.
what to tell you. If you can't climb down ladders, there's nothing I can do about that.
Some people struggle with door, we struggle with ladders. So,
All right.
back to the chasm,
What are we doing?
trying to climb up.
Okay.
Trying to climb up.
Oh, I'm not leaving just yet. I'd like to pop my torch out real quick,
Okay.
light it up,
Yep.
and I would like to take a look around. Like this is a mine. Is there anything of value on these walls?
Make a perception check.
I'm trying to get rid of the sicken.
We
Alright,
can
I'll just add to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 10.
Nah.
Oh, bust of a mine.
Nothing that you see.
Fair enough. Feathers, you see anything shiny?
I mean, there are some glowing
Just don't
crystals.
see anything.
Yeah.
Ah, help.
Uh.
Green dying. So can Scree do a quick check for anything shiny that she can pick up?
Sure.
It's a
Well, the
10.
crystals-
Again,
not
there
too
are some
worried.
glowing crystals, but they're mostly attached to the wall.
Yeah.
They're attached. Okay.
They
I was
don't,
gonna ask if there's any loot.
How hard is it to like knock them loose? Like, can I do it with like a kick and like
Hammer
pop
throw.
some loose? Or...
You can make a strength check.
Oh, good. Let's go
Look,
ahead and make a strength check. Ugh.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, that's not bad.
17. The highest I've rolled in
Yeah.
a minute.
You can knock it off the wall as soon as it disconnects from the wall. It stops glowing. It just becomes inert.
Still going in the pocket.
I say, Thomas, those don't really do you any good outside of a cave.
Yeah, there. I was looking for other shiny ones, but I didn't see anything.
Yeah. Crom at this point would have taken out the hammer, mirroring Thomas, and grabbed a similar sort of piece.
They do stop glowing once they're
Yeah.
taken off. Yeah, they just turn into bits of rock, crystal rock. Yeah.
You said there's
Like a nice
not
necklace,
much
though.
left of the
No, just
beast.
piles of goop.
Yeah, I'm
Puddles,
not even touching that.
puddles of goop.
I'm not even touching that.
Trying to
Should
climb
we
up
head
then?
on back?
Yep.
All right.
Nope, all Magnus.
Follow that.
So the first one is the rope.
Yes.
Please make athletics checks to climb up the rope. Scree, you
Uh.
cannot fly up. You will have to actually climb. this
No. Yeah.
15?
Also, I need to know how you're getting Lucky up. Because I don't think Lucky
What?
can climb a rope without opposable thumbs.
Dahlia.
Can I put them in my bag?
Sure.
430.
How does
think this is
a 15 feel for climbing up the rope?
It's not graceful, but you get up. You're fine.
Once I'm up, I would try to help the people climbing up by, pulling on the rope and trying to help them get up and possibly giving them an advantage on their athletics, hopefully.
Maybe. Dahlia, what'd you get?
18.
Yeah, you're fine. Crom,
12, but I'm going to use hero point.
you don't need it. 12 is fine.
Okay.
You can get up. It's not hard. It's just
A 4
it's not
advantage.
elegant, but you managed to haul yourself up by sheer force of
Right,
whatever.
I'm good.
Scree,
16.
Thomas,
2.
Stump. We'll get back to Thomas.
It's Stump the last one. Stump will be the last one to go.
Okay. In that case, are you standing right under the rope, Stump?
Yeah. He'll catch.
Cool. Thomas is now falling down. He has completely lost his grip and is falling towards you.
How
Do
far
you
up
wish-
did I get?
Do you wish to dodge?
He'll catch him.
Okay. Make a, I guess, reflex save to see how successfully you can catch him. Thomas,
Yeah.
just roll me a d6.
Oh boy.
Mm.
D6 it is. Let's see here.
I really enjoyed the irony of your character being called Avion, considering the amount of time you spent
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah. Right?
It's a different
What'd you
kind
get?
of plane, right?
Hang on. I've pushed too many buttons.
So
2.
Okay, so you got 20 feet up the rope. Stop.
Fair enough.
10.
You do not catch him. He is going to take. You are
I
both
got you. I
going
got
to
you.
take
2 meters later.
10 points of bludgeoning damage as Thomas lands on Stump uncomfortably.
Oh,
boy.
you know, we have to stop meeting like this. People will talk. Oh, as I like get up and like crack my back. Okay.
Tie the rope around you.
Yeah, but that's
Spree seeing this from the top will have kind of let out a bit of a squawk and almost dived over the edge.
Tie yourself
Yeah,
up. We'll pull you up.
I can do it. I could do it.
You're going to try again.
Yes.
Stump,
Alright.
Stump is going to tie the rope around him anyways, his rope, and then climb
Okay.
up first.
Okay. Stump,
He'll
make
just
a
take a
athletics
15.
athletics check. Did you say 15? Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Thomas?
18.
Yeah, you're fine too this time. Cool.
So he just kind of gets up and he's like, you know, thanks for the rope, but not really into it. You know.
We'll go back to this map now. I will assume you can climb the ladders yourselves. I'm not going to make you roll for every single ladder.
I don't know.
We'll be here
It'll be
all
fine.
fucking day while you guys fall down things. Kill you with gravity. Nah, you managed to get up the ladders. Okay. What are you doing? Urx is gone. He is not waiting for you.
Going back to
Back
to the
Ankia, I
field.
guess.
Lady?
Report back in with boss.
Okay, so you go back to
Ankia.
There we are over here.
here.
Yes.
As you climb the stairs, she looks up at you and she wrinkles her nose and she's like, "You're gross."
And you are free.
Oh, did you kill it? What was it?
Big slug.
Very big slug.
Could we eat it?
Oh no. No, no. You could
There-
try, but
there
only
might be
once.
enough left for us.
Ugh, don't like soup. Get stuck in my
I was gonna say,
teeth.
did we get it all off the screen?
I don't know. Did anyone bother to get it off of screen?
I think Dahlia said she did prestidigitation.
I did prestidigitation.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
She still
Something
kind of
about
feels it in the feathers.
Yeah,
Even though
right.
it's not
Just
there.
like
But,
you just feel it. You're just like, ah,
Greasy.
feels sticky.
Something
Kill
about
the
a
slug.
shiny box of shiny rocks.
Oh yeah, shiny rocks. She picks up a box and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
very kind.
The same kind?
Are you looking in the box?
Yeah.
Okay. They are not the same kind. It's not the crystals. It's something else. You can make a. Sorry. Stump. You can make a, I guess, nature check to see if you can identify the shiny rocks.
And
Stump's the one that looked. So.
14.
I mean, they are shiny. They don't look obviously like gems.
Oh.
They look like
That's
shiny
an Adelaide
rocks,
problem.
but
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
they are shiny. Yes, Dahlia.
I'd like to do read aura to see if they're magic and what school of magic.
Okay.
If I could, I would like to do like a perception or something on the boss there to see if she's just trying to pull one over on us.
That would
with-
be diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Okay.
Remind me how your read aura thing works. I can never remember. Do you have to roll
It's
for it?
just like, yeah, oh yeah, I think I do. I forget that every time.
I think
Sorry.
you do.
Let's see. Yeah. Read
What'd you get, Thomas?
19.
12.
She thinks these rocks are very shiny and therefore valuable.
Okay.
22.
What kind of check is that?
Well, I
Arcana?
did performance because my check is a plus 12, so I just picked something
I
that's
see.
the same
Okay.
bonus.
They do give off a magical aura, and it is teleportation magic.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Thomas, have you looked at these rocks?
Yeah.
Can you
Because
make
we
me
had the box there. And like,
a society check, please?
society it is.
Given your
Activities?
proclivities.
That's a 23.
Thomas, you would recognize these as being teleportation gems. They are very
many?
rare. There are 6 of them in the box. They
Mm.
are very rare and extremely valuable to people who have access to teleportation circles because they allow you to use them without needing the teleport spell.
Just gonna, poker face. Thank you
So-
for your business.
This is the same kind of thing that Zara used to get
Correct.
us to Rotera. Okay.
That is what you're looking at, is 6 of those.
Okay. All right.
It is very clear that Ankia doesn't know what she has. She just
Okay.
thinks they're
Yep.
shiny rocks.
Very shiny rocks.
If
Thank
it's
you
all
for your
right, I'll
business.
hold on to these. If anybody gonna fight Dahlia, she's gonna.
Thomas is gonna like twitch for a second, but no, just hand him over.
We're on level. We're on layer 2 of trust, Thomas. Now, come on.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Cromwell say something. I said, "Oh yeah, that's right, Thomas." Lorelei said something about asking about crystals for teleportation. I wonder what that's about.
Why is Crom saying this?
Because
Why?
he had a conversation with Lorelei about talking to others about gems that were used for teleportation in chat.
Yeah,
Why do you
but
say it?
I
No.
don't feel like this exact moment. There's no reason Crom would recognize these.
No, not recognised, but just make a query about. Oh yeah, that was something that came up.
Maybe we'll look at it
Feels a
later
little
and see.
feels a little meta to me.
In character, it's still there, but yep, cool.
So Thomas just gonna let the box go and just okay. Yeah,
These
time to head out.
pretty.
I'm
We'll-
limping.
yeah, let's go.
It is very kind. We appreciate.
Thank you.
Should
Yes.
we
Yep, out.
go?
Yes.
Yep.
Happy burn.
Woo!
We're staying down here.
Would you mind if I would stay for a few days to make sure that everything is alright and that the thing does not come back?
Skeet says,
I need to roll a thing. Please hold.
Okay.
Are you rolling for
She-
bullshit?
Magnus just want to
No,
stay.
she's pretty
Receptive?
savvy is our Ankia. Please hold. Oh yeah, she's fucking savvy.
Heist mission
Oh,
She gives you a long
planning
look
one.
and kind of cocks her head and she goes, "Not a fan of the burn, huh?
Not really.
You can stay down here. I feel
Aw.
like you feel about it the way we do."
I greatly appreciate it. But my offer still stands. I will make sure that nothing else tries to creep up.
Fair enough. That was a 37 diplomacy check. I rolled real high, and her stat is real high.
Wow.
yeah.
I would turn to the rest of the group. Would you mind telling Miss Andeline that I'm just staying behind for a few days? I think she will
Of course.
not mind.
She will understand.
I
Yeah.
feel like she will.
Thanks for watching out for me.
I trust you to dispose of the payment the way you're supposed to do.
What?
Yes, on Sangria. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
What was that, Delia? Couldn't hear you.
I was just gonna say there's 6 of them, so we could each have one. That's the way you want to do it, or we could put it in the offers for the guild.
Oh, I will definitely be taking one of mine, but that's for later. Shall we?
Magnus.
Yes.
Well, first question: did we leave that Python still in the rock?
No one said they picked it up.
I didn't
Okay.
take them.
Magnus, do you have rope, grappling hook, anything like that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Just in case.
I will keep an eye out. Don't
Alright.
worry.
Enjoy your stay in the Dark Hotel.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna have a great time. Enjoying
These
the
are Magnus's new best friends.
enjoy the burn,
I'll
everybody.
hold back here.
Oh yes.
Alright. So you all go back to the elevator?
Mm-hmm.
Hang tight
What
on
was
the
his
way up.
name? Plink.
Blink.
Plink is there waiting for you. And he says, right, are we going up? Going up.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning.
Just-
Good morning. Good morning.
Good afternoon, actually.
Oh,
Now,
oh.
good afternoon.
Oh,
Excellent.
You are a horrible
Um,
person, and I
he-
love you.
He will take you all up. It'll have to be in 2 lots again. Up is a lot slower than down. There's no gravity to help out. It kind of chunks up, chunk, up to the top.
he's slightly disappointed that it's so much slower.
Yeah, it is a
Really
lot
like
slower
Google.
going up. And once you get to the top, I guess you're leaving, unless there's anything anyone else wants to do.
Oh no, I'm on my way out, but I'm gonna be as we're walking. So, who's still got sangria left?
There's a whole bunch of that back where we're going.
I know. Didn't anybody bring some with them? It's a long walk.
I've got soap in mine.
Well, last we saw yours, it was on fire. So,
You're welcome.
not quite that thirsty yet, but.
I only bring my travel kegs on the long rides. Walking out of town, I can wait till we get back.
Fine.
All right. So you meander on out through the forest back to Circle Creek. Is there anything anyone wants to do or talk about on the way?
Hey, Scree.
He's going to be looking for Tilly.
Where's Tilly at? That was literally gonna be my next. Where's Tilly?
she's looking. Don't know if she sees her. If Tilly's just kind of
Roll
completely
me a.
disappeared.
Just roll the d20 for me.
Can I also help look?
Nice.
To, I don't know, give her
No,
advantage
this is
or
whether
something
she's
like a
there or
health
not.
action.
This
Oh,
is
okay,
whether
gotcha.
she's there or not. To be found. Nah. She's not around. Clearly that incident with the chickens spooked
Yeah.
her and she's gone somewhere else.
Every
Probably
time she
check
goes
the
on a
mess.
mission, she tries to kill something, and something tries, and it fights back. She's getting worried by this.
She should choose her victims better. Maybe don't
Yeah, maybe-
attack things wearing armor and rocket launchers.
She's a bird.
I'm just saying.
Let's go this.
Yeah, on the way back.
Cool. So you're just going.
Yeah.
It's like a
looking,
couple of
looking,
hours
looking.
walk back. You
Mhm.
get back to town. The party is in full swing by now. People are eating and drinking and dancing. There is music playing in the center of town. Are you going to report into Andeline?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Trump's not.
I'm gonna walk by the old lady by the sangria though, because we've been gone for several hours.
Mhm.
So just gonna pick up a cup. And
She lets you fill 1 cup and drink it,
Yeah.
but after that
No.
she's going to insist you have water.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm just gonna pick up that cup and drink it on my way.
Did you say
There's
Stump's not?
kids and stuff in the town, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Stump is going to get more sangria, and then he's going to just do rope tricks and stuff for the kids and just enjoy himself for the entire time.
So you're not checking in with Andeline first. You're just going straight to the
Nope.
party. Cool.
The
Who is checking
payment's
in with
on its
Andeline?
way. That's somebody else's responsibility.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. So you
Yes,
go
I'm
over.
going to Andeline.
She kind of steps out of the place where the beer is, leaving tomorrow to
Mm-hmm.
do the thing,
Mhm.
and like pulls you aside a little bit and goes, "Well, all sorted. What was it?"
All
Yeah.
sorted.
I'm kind of
Giant
He's still
slug.
sort of just stretching and just with the
Giant
wings.
slug.
Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds gross. Were the shiny
Yes.
rocks good shiny rocks or bad shiny rocks?
Dahlia's
Very
gonna
good
pull one out
shiny
and show her,
rocks.
and I'm sure she recognizes it.
She absolutely recognizes it. She goes,
Yeah,
"Oh, how many of those did they give you?"
one for each of us, and we haven't really decided if we're keeping one for each or
Well, that will be a
putting it in the
discussion
pool. Yeah,
because
I
those
suggested
are
putting it in the coffers for the.
interesting. That the goblins had 6 of them. They were just gonna give away. Did you tell them
They
what they
didn't.
were?
They didn't know what they were.
No,
And you just
they
took
thought they were just shiny rocks.
6 of them from the goblins without telling them what they had?
They were
Mhm.
very polite. Why would I? Why
Oh,
would
I
you look a
expect
gift
nothing
horse in the
less of
mouth?
you, Thomas. That's 100% in character for you.
Of course.
Squee's looking wide-eyed between them all. She has no
Scree
clue.
also.
Clueless.
We were willing to do this for shiny rocks of no value.
Mm.
These shiny rocks that have value will allow us to do other jobs in a shorter amount of time. And that's why I was proposing we add it to the guild coffers.
I would like to keep one for me if they gave us one for each. And, you know, poor Magnus died. As you can see, he didn't come back with us, so I could take his.
Squee's gonna turn around and whop him one on the arm.
So, Thomas,
I think this may require a bit more thought. But it's party time, so we'll have this conversation when the dark comes. I assume Magnus stayed with the goblins.
Mhm.
Better
I-
to hide from the sun.
I expected that, if I'm honest.
So
speak up.
if we're going to have this conversation after the burn, maybe these should go in the same place that that necklace I gave you went
I'm satisfied with that.
for the time being.
I would be curious where they got them.
Thomas is twitching a little bit, and he's like, I don't
Thomas,
want to
Not
let
dear.
saying
that
you don't
go.
get it, but we're,
Thomas, you're a businessman.
Usually, yes.
And it didn't occur to you that something of this value in the hands of someone like those goblins was unusual.
Oh, it did. It certainly did. However, with the next couple of days mostly limiting all kinds of movement and transportation, except for those of a magical means, if there was ever a time to have something on hand, it would be now.
Do you happen to have the coordinates for any other circles?
Thomas is just going to take a drink.
That's what I thought. I just feel like we should know where they got them, that's all.
Oh, most certainly. But I personally plan on hiding in the shade after, 30 minutes out here. I'm not going to go for a walk.
Right, well, enjoy your burn, folks. We'll talk at night.
Thomas will just take a drink and walk away.
Okay.
Followed him.
Anything else? So you gave the rocks to Andeline.
You, Andeline.
for safekeeping during the burn
Yep,
is the
that's fine.
agreement
Yeah.
for the moment. Yeah.
Yep.
Thomas is not making waves just yet. He already made enough recently. He needs to take a second, so.
I mean, you can't use it, so having it does you no good.
What makes you think I can't use it?
If I can't use it, you can't use it.
I'm about to get a DM form. Does Thomas have any coordinates to circles? Alright. Does anyone have anything else they would like to do related to this mission? Apart from party it up for the next five or the length of next 5 days. It's not actually 5 days, it's just one really long day.
I'm good.
No?
I'm good.
Actually, yes.
Green.
Yes.
On
Hang on, stop.
So it's 5 days.
Yeah.
On the third day, Stump will at least make sure that more supplies were sent to mine.
Okay. Cool.
Screen will be
Alrighty.
going into the forest each day until she finds Tilly.
Okay. Tilly will come back. It was just, yeah. All right. In
Alright.
that case, we will leave that there with some exciting story juice for the future. Next week, we will have Vampire the Masquerade in this time slot. And the week after that, we will be playing the Staff's Wizard, which I'm sure will be a very simple mission with no repercussions whatsoever.
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
Yep.
Thank you so
Fine,
much to all of
fine.
you for watching and being with us and hanging out with us on this exciting adventure. Thank you to you 6 lovely people for playing this exciting adventure and for falling down so many ladders. It was amazing. How to knock out a level one character in the first game.
Apparently it's verticality.
Apparently, yes.
Over the road.
We will see you next time. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, have a beautiful time zone. Bye bye.